Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's good to see everyone.
Vintage Poker RB Challenge. I have to get fake finance.
And I won one of those. How did you win a competition?
What do we got here? Fourth place. Oh, one bullet. Nice us. So about 150.
So I just got moved tables. Ryan Sapp played our first orbit. He didn't go bust, which is fantastic.
Stop. Me llamo Drew.
Basically, you can see like what other high-level players are thinking, what they're supposed to do in certain spots, and then you can exploit that.
Hello, 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 hello. Whoa, did you see those biddies? I was messing with my alerts. I don't know if they're gonna like fit right. So good to see everyone. Happy Wednesday. What's going on? It's league night. And guess what else? It's noodles night. Yeah. Something happens later, okay, buddy? Not yet. Don't get too hyped. What's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So let me see. Make sure I have everything going on. Mike. Music stuff is good there. Gray's like, thanks for the 102 biddies. I appreciate the good luck. I really appreciate it. Bobby B dropping the 21 months. We have Pinky Tell Me dropping the 17 months. Nudist, was that yesterday, 20 hours ago? Okay, that was everything. Shout out to everybody with the stream streaks. Arian, Machine, Savage, and Putski. All right, it's good to see you guys. What's up, Tow Truck, Mother Shucker, Aloha, Almond John, Farvey, Putt, Jordy, Putski, Marlin, Jordy. Buketo, Agush, Almondron, Sergeant Goku, Shokor, Hold'em, Gray's Lake, Codes Yodes. Swipe your diamond cards, by the way, because, of course, we're going to be doing some entries into the games tonight. Woodsy, thank you for the 51 months in the Drew Crew tourneys tonight. Okay, so let's talk about the tournaments real quick. Let's get you guys caught up to speed. Swipe your diamond cards while you're doing that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look how to find these games for those of you who do not know. So go to your ACR client. Click private and tournaments, and then you could search BetOnDrew. Right here, this will be the easiest way to bring up the games. The satellites are out of late registration. These start at 6 o'clock Eastern on Wednesdays. 55-cent, $1.10, 220 satellites to get into the main league games. Farvey, I forget what this one is for. Is that 420 biddies? I changed like some of the things. 420 biddies. Thanks, Farvey. Good luck tonight, buddy. You got some work to do tonight. What's up there, Tony Lee, hanging out on YouTube? What's going on, man? How are you doing? So 17 minutes until the start of the regular main league games. We have the $5.50 Progressive Knockout, the $11 Mystery Bounty, and the $16.50 High Roller Freeze Out. All right, so those are the games that you want to look for and play. You can go to bodleague.com for all of this info for anybody who may be new. You can also access this spreadsheet. We have a link into the chat. The top 2-point earners this season are going to Tunica, Mississippi. Right, Tunica? Tunica, Mississippi. Top 2-point earners are going to go there, meet me, and get to be in one of my YouTube vlogs. I'm going to make a very fun video and show you guys a good time. Have a nice, positive poker experience. If the games were to end tonight, it would be FDU Chun and Jeffro meeting me in Tunica, Mississippi in March. The top 2-point earners get a main event seat, hotel accommodations, and spending money. First place in overall points is going to get a trophy with their ACR username engraved on it. So good luck to everyone today. And actually, I think today is the end of the second leaderboard, week 5 through 8. We are on week 8. So what that means, every month there's a leaderboard within the 3-month league where you can earn tickets on ACR. Plus, you can also earn a badge in the league, which I'll show you more about that in just a second. But as of right now, FDU Chun is got a really good lead to win the second mini leaderboard of this season, get another leaderboard badge, and a 109 ticket. But the closest and probably the only one who could really catch FDU Chun is going to be Harry Canyon in this month. So good luck to everybody here competing for the tickets in this spot. And the exclamation point profile. If you are new to the league, you haven't started playing yet, you can earn stuff. Even if you're not competitive in the league, whenever you win a game, once you submit your player information, it will populate badges next to your name for winning tournaments, getting X amount of cashes. You'll get awards seasonal that populate next to your name. You can see in this column right here if you've final tabled, if you've won one, winner, chicken dinner. This money means that Jolie Poker is in the top 9. And you can scroll down the leaderboard and check this out. And get to learn your community. We got over 200 some people who have submitted. You can see some new players here. Fun Day Driver with, I'll probably have to get one of these off. I wonder which one. I guess they're similar-ish. But anyway, has final tabled this league. Poker player, pool player, poker brat. And then you can see Harry Canyon won the Mystery Bounty badge a couple of weeks ago. And last but not least, everyone, of course, so just a lot of fun things going on. I hope you guys do have fun. Appreciate it. Good luck tonight. But of course, got to shout out the sponsors of Season 20. We got to say what's up to Run Good. Go to rungood.com. You can check out their merch and their poker series. And you can see upcoming events. And the one that we are playing for is Tunica right here. Horseshoe Casino Tunica, March 10th to the 5th. All right, so they have a really see, it feels weird to say player-friendly, but a very fun-oriented type of series. You can win these really nice rings, and they put on a good show, man. This is more than just your average hustle and bustle poker series. So really cool. And they're coming to Austin right now, or in 5 days or something like that. I believe that their series starts up at the Lodge, that very first one here in Texas. They got some really cool merch, too. So again, thanks to Run Good. Shout out to Run Good. Make sure you follow them on socials as well. We'll drop some links in the chat. And of course, ACR Poker for giving the 1,000 tickets that we give away each and every league. Very, very cool. We got the Venom coming up in this Sunday is day 1A of the 8 million guaranteed Venom. All right, so the no limit is 8 million. There's also a PLO mystery bounty Venoms, by the way. 500K bounty in the no limit and a 200K bounty in the PLO. So these are starting this weekend. And if you were around the stream last night, we were doing the Survivor flips and we were trying to get ourselves up to a Venom ticket. So satellites start the 12th. Okay, so satellites have already started on the client. Now it's time to try to get in this tournament, man. Huge, huge tournament, okay? So thanks again, guys. I think, was that everything? You know, little zig and a zag beginning of the stream. What's up, Calico Dyersville? How are you? Good to see you guys. Cofontinas. What's up there? Nice shirt. Oh, thanks, Jordy, on the nice shirt. Appreciate it. Where did I buy this hoodie shirt? This has to be from Zara, if I had to guess. Zara, or it's kind of only like 2 spots that kind of go to. Zara. I think the last 3 places that I can remember shopping. Zara, H-E-B, not H-E-B. Honey, what is that, H-M? Huh? The place to shop, H-M? H&M? H&M? Yeah. Zara, H&M, and Huyi, which is an online kind of like Japanese style clothing company that I like. All right. Let's see here. What's up, Shum Cooley? I'm glad you're still alive, buddy. Hey, Grinder Girl. Good to see you tonight. Have a run last night. Thanks, Silky J. What's up, Paulie? Good to see you, bro. Is the fall a new emoji? No. That's been there. Still looking for my first point of the season. Come on, Huang Lo. You're slacking, man. I know you're better than this. You've made runs before. What's up, Squirrel Wheel? How's it going tonight, bro? Good to see you. What's up, WEC Imaginator? Hello. How do you edit your info? Just shoot me a message. I don't know how to make it fully for you guys to like edit on your end yet, so I just have to edit, and that's easy. So if anybody wants to edit your player profile, add something, change something, just let me know. Shoot me a message. Is ACR giving away tickets for Venom? I would imagine you make sure that you get into their Telegram. The Telegram coupon? QR. Telegram QR is on the ACR client. We might even have a link in the chat. We'll see in a bit. But yeah, it's right on your client. Jordy, it's H-O-O-O-Y-I. Huyi. What's up, 89 Hearts? Doing well. How are you? Good to see you. What's up, El Palo? Okay. The giveaways, right? Let's check out we'll do the giveaways. What do we got, 10 minutes? All right, one more thing real quick. I want to check out the satellites, actually, because it looks like they are done. So we got some bad beat wheel spins coming up. So in the $2.20 satellite, 3 seats guaranteed in all of our satellites that start at 6 p.m. Eastern to get into the league. 47 entrants, and we ended up giving out 5 seats. 6th is getting $11.50. Congrats to the winners, Spiritus, Smack'em, Leonardo Leeds, W. Stinson, and the Codes Yodes. Ghost of M finishes in 6th here, gets $11.50. And then the created one, I'm coming to you in a minute for the Bad Beat Wheel Spin since you bubbled the $2 Satty. All right, so congratulations everyone there, and Ghost, I'm sure you already know, but we'll make sure we get with the created one in just a minute after we do the giveaways. And then the $1.10 satellite into the mystery bounty. 56 entries, pumping, man. 5 seats went out. 6th place got their $1 back. And the winners, De La Osa, Scroll Wheel, MBS Poker, AMRBT, Checkmate. Code Jodes gets the $1 back. And then Nothing Burger. Stay here. I got a Bad Beat Wheel Spin for you, all right? You guys are going to need to tell me how many shuffles you'd like. And then in the 55-cent Satty, 6 seats went out, and 7th place got 2 buy-ins back. So the 6 seats went to Kuroki, Grayslake, Stinson, Checkmate, Codes Yodes, Jeffro, and Slow Riding got a $1 back. Tow Truck, you get a Bad Beat Wheel Spin. And did Codes Yodes bink all of them? No, second in that one. Almost, Codes Yodes, you almost got the tripler. W. Stinson won 2 of them. Scroll Wheel, I saw it twice, I thought. Scroll Wheel. No, maybe it was Jeffro, saw it twice. But regardless, congratulations, guys. Nice job to our Satty players. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Pyro Paul? How's it going tonight? Good to see you. If you bubbled any of the BetOnDrew Satty, be prepared to claim in chat for your spins. Okay, so there we go. We just shouted them out. Thank you, Ghost. And the Venom Vault is coming back in 3 days, Farvey. So we need to make sure we remind. And the giveaways, okay, 3 rounds of giveaways. So check it out. Here's the deal. I'm going to be giving away 3 entries into the $5 PKO, the $11 mystery, and the $16.50 freeze out. What you need to do, what I need to do actually, is figure out why this is off. Hang on a second, guys. OCD. Okay. What were we talking about? 3 seats and all of these. Got to be here in the chat. Tag Ghost with your ACR username. This is for the Twitch users. YouTube and Kick. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. This giveaway is for Twitch, so it's the only way I know how to do it. So if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you're following. And the first $5 winner, if you have not already swiped your diamond cards, go ahead and swipe it. You see people do it in the chat. You only need to do it once. The first $5.50 winner is going to be Pirfuento. Tag Ghost of M in the chat to claim your $5.50. Okay? Tag Ghost of M and claim your $5.50, please. We'll make sure Pirfuento is here. You guys, we're on no delay, so you just got to be here in the chat and respond within a reasonable amount of time. All right. There we go. Perfect. Pirfuento has claimed next for the $11 mystery bounder. The winner is the Machine Savage. Machine Savage, are you able to play tonight, man? You able to put this $11 in the mystery bounty into the mix? Battle it out with us or what? What's up there, Poker Brat? Good to see you. All right, looks like the Machine Savage is here. Good luck in the $11 mystery bounty. Next, ladies and gentlemen, to play in the $16.50 high roller freeze out. The winner is Resnick. Resnick 44444. Resnick, tag Ghost of M with your ACR username. He's going to get you hooked up, okay? Oh, wait, no. Who won a... Wait, what's going on here? Number 3 putt. What am I missing? I won a Venom ticket from Vault Key. Oh, last time. Because I think you have a step 4 ticket, don't you now? Number 3 putt from last night? Okay, Resnick looks like they are here. Tag Ghost, boom. Okay, cool. Let's go. That's round 1. 5-11, 1650, 5-11, 1650, and the games will be starting by then. Games start in 5 minutes. So make sure you're active in the chat. Be here. The next 550 winner is Eat Yo Chips Up. Eat Yo Chips Up. Okay. Yo Chips has claimed. Perfecto. Next, the $11 mystery bounty. Winner going to Woodsy. Woodsy, buddy. I feel like tonight's your night. I don't know why. I get a feeling, Woodsy, you might pick the big bounty and the mystery bounty. And you might knock me out to do it. Rude. All right, Woodsy, are you here, buddy? Give Ghost your ACR username. Boom. Let's go, buddy. Congrats. And now to end round 2, the 1650 winner is Imaginator. You son of a gun. You better strap on the freeze out boots. You're going to the freeze out. Imaginator. No questions asked. No. You cannot turn this down. You must play. Imaginator. Okay? You ready to grind tonight or what? 1650, man. The high roller freeze out. Level playing field. Everyone gets one shot at this thing, okay? First place is going to be $300. You trying to get rich tonight or what? Imaginator. Tag Ghost with your ACR username, por favor. What's up, JPG? How's it going? Good to see you. What's up, Bruha, Nahin? All right, Imaginator, you're here. I'm counting on you to claim the 1650. Last round here. The game's starting 3 minutes. 3 minutos, okay? Here we go. 550 winner into the PKO. 32 already registered. And the winner is 550. Huang Lo. All right, Huang Lo, tonight you get on the board, buddy. You heard it here first. I'm not playing with you, Huang Lo. Gosh, how is there so much dust in the world? This is crazy. I just wiped down this monitor. Where's all this dust coming from? Probably that puppy on the floor down there. Right here. This is where all this dust is coming from. Right there. 100%, man. All right. Congrats there, Huang Lo on 550. Next, we got the $11 holler coming to Shum Cooley. The Cooley Shum. What's up, Shum Cooley? Oh, bang. He's in there. He was ready. He assumed the win. Let's go, Shum Cooley. See you in the mystery. Deal? Deal. All right. Last one to start. To get the game started here, 1650 high roller freeze out. Tag Ghost of M. The winner is Never 3-putt. How good does this guy run, man? How good does this guy run? This is crazy. No Kaoi? No Kaoi? What are you no Kaoing? Gumla. Welcome back. All in. 58 hands in a row. That's sick, dude. That's some cojones on this guy. Thanks, Gumla. It's good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. What's up, Rob G? Major rigged, of course. Yep, for sure. He knows it. Congrats, winner. Good luck, my friends. I like that attitude, Putski. You're a nice man. Nice person. And double rigged. Ooh, very double rigged. How do you guys know? That's crazy. You know, I was trying to be low key about it. Mother shucker, you never win, buddy. You already won. You done won. What's up, Juco? Ghost Ginger, guys, good to see you. Okay, so what do we got going on here? So we did the giveaways. We got the Bad Beat wheel spins, and I'm going to shout out the names again for the Bad Beat wheel spinners. All right, let me have a look at my slobby lobbies. Okay, I'm looking for Tow Truck TTV. Buddy, can you tell me how many shuffles you'd like on the Bad Beat wheel? You bubbled the 55-cent Satty. Then I need Nothing Burger to report to the front as well. I need to know 1 to 5 how many shuffles for your Bad Beat wheel spin for bubbling the dollar Satty. And calling the created one. Pick a number 1 to 5 so I know how many shuffles for your Bad Beat wheel spin. Okay? What's up, Kush Queen? How are you? Puff Puff Pass on YouTube. Have a good night. That is some fun stuff. You know, I've had some good times doing that. Okay, so Tow Truck wants the 5 shuffle. Okay, I see Tow Truck here. Let's go ahead and bang off his Bad Beat wheel spin. You ready? Tow Truck wants the old 5-er. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Tow Truck, good luck, buddy. Good luck to the Tow Truck. You slow down. He got the free roll entry. Ghost, can you get him that free roll entry, please? Unbelievable, Tow Truck. Come on, man. I told you not to do that. We told him not to do it, man. We told him not to do it. PSA, you get 3 re-entries, so 4 total buy-ins. $22. Okay, so didn't hear from Created One, and better than nothing, I know, right? Didn't hear from Created One and Nothing Burger. We have 2 lingering bad beat wheel spins, and if they don't claim at some point, then we might have to slide down here. Slide down the rankings, okay? We'll see here. Hang tight, guys. All right, what else do we have? Cheers, tow truck. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and shout out Run Good, shout out ACR, Vamo. Tried to get the bad beat wheelers. The games have started? Nobody told me? Wow, you guys are crazy sometimes. Hang on a second. All right, let me hop in these bad boys, bad girls. All right, here we go. The games. I'm getting in. The passwords. Secret. Okay, so the 550 password is Drew Crew. The mystery bounty password is Drew Mystery. Wow. Hack proof. And the freeze out password is Drew Freeze. Alrighty. Let's do this, man. Let's have a little look-see here. Who's at our feature tables? Good luck again tonight, everyone. Thanks for playing, man. You guys are something else. You guys ready to party, huh? All right, the games are going. Let's lock in. Let me go around the table. Here real quick. We're going to shout out people. What's up, Sir Limprace? How you feeling today, buddy? You were on one the other night, weren't you? All right, can I have my cards? Oh, man. Beautiful. All right, the feature table of the $11 mystery bounty. To start, who do we got here? Potent. What's up, Potent? Good to see you, buddy. We got the Pumbaa. We got the Creedy. We got the Win Baby. The IL-24. Courtesy Flush. And Slow Riding. All right, good luck, everyone. Good lucks. 550 Progressive Knockouts. The only Undertaker. Good luck to my immediate left. Next, we have The River Hates Me. What's up, Brandon? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. We got Will SC, the Yodes of Codes. The Codes Yodes. The Leonardo Leads. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're a prayer, you like sending energy, you can send some energy for a quick and efficient heal, I want to say, for my nephew, my brother's son, Leonardo. He was in a quad accident the other day, and he had to get major surgery on his leg because it needed more than 3 stitches. He got some cut thing. I don't know. He might have been able to see his bones. He said, it was a crazy thing. He's in good spirits. He had his surgery already. He had to go to a different hospital and stuff like that. It was a lot, but he's a super strong kid, man. You know how kids are. They're incredibly durable. He's 11 years old. And after he had rolled the quad and it landed on one handlebar is what pierced or cut his leg or whatever. But after that happened, he actually got up. He ran to where the quad went down the hill and got the quad, and then didn't even realize, that whole adrenaline thing. But anyway, it was a pretty crazy cut from what I'm told. And he's fine though now. They had to make sure there was no water in the something with his leg or whatever. But yeah, he's fine. But Leonardo Leeds made me think of that. And yeah, just some energy, man. He's a young kid. I'm sure he's going to be good. My mom was panicking a little bit, understandably, right? Then my dad got on the phone. He's like, this is what's going on. And, kind of balanced out the energy a bit. Talked to my brother, too. But yeah, crazy, man. And I was just like, we were kids, dude. When I was a kid, man, I broke both my, did I break both my wrists? I broke my wrist, my thumb, my... I ever break my ankle? I don't think I ever broke my ankle, but I've definitely broke my wrist and my thumb, and maybe my wrist twice, or maybe my thumb twice. I can't remember. You know how it is as kids, man. We're just like, especially if you were a 80s, 90s kids, I feel like we just grew up in a different like generation, and man, you just go out, you're wandering in the neighborhood, you're riding bikes, you're doing whatever you're doing, and then, you know, you play in sports, and guess what? Sometimes you break bones, sometimes you get big cuts, sometimes you get damaged, but you know what? We're still here to talk about it. So I'm sure it's the same thing with him. But you guys know how it is. I'm like, man, why'd you do that? You're like, oh, no, please don't hurt yourself, you know, because young man's 11. So thanks, guys. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And as we continue to go around the table, we got Imaginator, Pocket Nines. Everyone, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you. Okay, I appreciate that, man. And let's go to the freeze out table. We got 1R1, who, buddy, you just won this entry in here, right? You already building on your sack. Let's go. We got Creedy, Win Baby double feature table. We got the Jeffro, Jeffro, you better not be playing tonight, man. Number 2 in the season standings currently. Not too far behind FDU Chun, not too far ahead of Large Farvey. Jeffro, you got to lock in, man. I'm just saying. Leonardo leads double feature table. The Uncle Slacker, the Slacky Star, and the Tow Truck TTV, my buddy. Good luck to the feature table players. In Jesus' name, praying for your nephew. Thank you, Limpraise. That means a lot. Really does. What's up, Danks? Yes, man. I'm glad he's okay, too. Kids, dude, right? Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Thanks, White Gold. Prayers for White Gold, too. White Gold was just injured quite seriously recently, too. So energy for, you know, White Gold as well. Anyone else who's, you know, got some stuff going on? You've been, I guess, kind of the theme is some, like, physical injuries. So, like, anyone who's, you know, low-key going through that, man, I'm sending you energy, too. All right. That stuff all, you know, passes. There's enough to go around. What's up there, Anthony Trifoletti? How do you need them passwords? All right, I think we have a command in the YouTube chat. Let's see if this works, Anthony. We're going to find out right now if I'm YouTubing, man. Exclamation point password, maybe? Let's see here. Oh, no, Anthony, I don't know if that's the one, man. I just tried it on YouTube. Oh, it is. There we go. All right, it works, Anthony. There you go. We got them twice, too. We had no bike helmets and knee pads. I know, right? No bike for you, Grace. Like, dang, man. Chi-Town, thanks for the biddies. Chi-Town, it's good to see you. Thanks for the 50 biddies. Let's go. I don't know if that showed up on screen. I sometimes miss this stuff, man. Grace Lake drop biddies. Farvey with the biddies. Chi-Town with the boosted good vibes. The big one. Okay, nice. All right, let's go. Broke wrist falling off a wood pile in the camp out, then weeks after cast a broken elbow, separated. Dang, 9 years old, man. And you know what? You know, we made it. We made it, right? We just did stuff. Karen, you're right, man. We just went out. We just did stuff. You know, when are you coming back? When it gets dark, when the street lights come on, where are you going? With the boys. You know what I mean? We're going up to the convenient mart up the hill. And then maybe, you know what I mean, maybe a little here and there mixed in too. We're going to, you know, play basketball at the town over. All right, we're going to play 40 pickup games in a row until we can't walk anymore. And then, you know what? We're going to make our way home for some din-din. After dinner, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go sit up in my attic room, and I'm going to play Ocarina of Time until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. That's cool, Grays Lake. As far as building stuff, I remember when I was a kid and we were running around the street and stuff. We lived close to the woods, and we used to build huts. Same wood, like maybe occasionally we get like a new piece of wood, a bunch of different nails and stuff, and we would like move our hut periodically from section to different section of the woods. And I remember one time we had this really cool setup where we moved it close to my buddy's house, and we built a ramp so we could ride our bikes up into the hut. The easy days, man. Easy days. Prediction reminder if you need one. You know I need one. All right, let's do the prediction here, guys and gals. You can gamble your channel points on how many entrants you think will be in the 550 progressive knockout tonight. All right, so check it out here. 550 currently has 63 entrants. Last week, the over hit on 122.5. All right. So that is your information. The over hit on 122.5. I'm going to set tonight's line at 137.5. You're going to get 10 minutes to gamble your channel points on the over or under here of 137.5. Actually, no, 139.5. All right, you're going to get to gamble your channel points whether you think there will be more than that amount of entries. There's currently 64 entries in the game, 139.5. The prediction starts now. And if you spin up your channel points, which is in the bottom left of your chat here, you can see how many channel points you have. It'll say right there. You can use them to redeem some stuff in the stream store. All right, get some free subs. Cool. All right. So the prediction is live. How'd it go, Karen? Are you a good ice skater? Did you play hockey? Or did you kind of do that and then try to learn the hockey later? Congrats to all the satellite winners, and a reminder to everyone, don't forget, if you lose with a flush or better, then you can get a bad beat wheel spin. You just have to make sure that you claim it in the Discord. So if you're not in the stream group chat, that's on Discord. Super easy to follow, and I'll hop over there in a minute and I'll show you guys the Discord as well. All right, what do we got? Ace Queen, Ace Jack in the freeze out. Nice hand to tow truck. Nice. Back in the day, Karen, I feel that. I'd like to think I'm getting kind of back into a good shape. Taking some work, you know? I'm feeling pretty good lately, actually. The other day, I took Noodles for a walk, and then sometimes I'll take him into a gated pool area. It's small, but it has, like, concrete around the pool, and I'll let him off leash, and we'll just, like, run around in circles. And I was like, after being back in the gym for these however many months now, I was like, oh, I'm not as tired and burning. Like, my muscles react to it. It's like, because I've awakened my muscles, my body doesn't take as much of a toll when I am moving in any sort of way. It's kind of amazing. What's up, Moto? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Excited for tonight's Annie Sweat. So Moto told me that he fell asleep during my final table last night, my final table run, man. He fell asleep. I told him, you know what, man? You're sleeping on me. And then I told him I was going to Annie Sweat him today in the games. Let me find his tables here in a bit. But no, I can't Annie Sweat him. But I can act like it, you know? Are you lefty, Favre? You give me lefty vibes, like you got big lefty swings. Not that, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like there's something about some of these like big lefties. Like when they're hitting baseballs, dude. Like they are just like, they just bombs, man. I don't know why. And I haven't watched too much baseball except for recently with the kind of Shohei in the playoffs. But like when I think of big lefty hitters, I'm thinking of like Ken Griffey. I'm thinking of this is my era. You guys are gonna know my era here too, like Fred McGriff. I'm thinking of Barry Bonds, even though he wasn't like a big hitter. That short bat made him look like he just had a really good swing. Dang, who did I name? Griffey, McGriff. There's so many more. David Justice. Oh my gosh. So I was a Braves fan back when I was a kid around that era. But you guys know what I mean. I don't know. There's something about a big lefty, right? Potency, my fast went good. Honestly, it was not hard. This was the first fast where I did it with electrolytes, and I actually just remembered. I was just doing a hard water fast, and I would get headaches because I wasn't getting any salt in my system from what I've researched. So I did this one with electrolytes, and I only had electrolytes like maybe once, maybe twice a day, even if I remembered sometimes during whatever period. And it just made it that much easier, man, to get through it because I didn't have any headaches. The headache is the annoying part. And doing straight water, no electrolytes in the past, I would get a headache midway through day 2 or towards the end of day 2. And then the rest of it really just wasn't that bad. But this one honestly felt much, much easier. Off to bed. What's up, Dragon Fruit? Buddy, off to bed. I feel like you're just getting up here now. What's going on? I've been sick. Okay. Man, I hope you feel better, Dave. All right. If you happen to wake back up, you know we'll be here for a little while, hanging out, playing some games. You've almost injured several third basemen. Oh, you got a big swing then, buddy. I played third base in high school? No. We called it like Teener League. I played third base. And Little League, I played third base as well. But man, some zingers coming down the line, dude. Some zingers coming down the line. Really? GTB? Interesting. Random fact or information. Surprising ratio of lefties in prison. I wonder. There's something with the way left-handed and right-handed people think. There's some sort of differences, right? All right, we're going to hand here. We're going to raise this up. We'll take a peek at it here. See what Will SC wants to do. Buddy, you in? Chi-Town, of course, the socks. Oh, how'd you get that big emote? That's sick. Look at this. That's really cool. That's an awesome emote. Thanks for the biddies, buddy. Will, I had Kings, buddy. I had Kings. McGuire, Sosa was a righty. Oh, those two were righties. Oh, they were like big righties, right? Like with the way some of the swings were, man, it just felt like they were just like bigger people, man. Okay, Gilmer, welcome back. Thanks for being all in. 46 hands in a row. What a legend. Thanks, K. Gilmer. All right, so we did the prediction. We got the giveaways. Rapping with the crew. Hey, I'm eating tonight on stream. I'm trying to do before 10. So what are we eating? I don't know that we have food downstairs. Are we ordering something, chat? Don't you dare. Don't you dare make me order food on stream tonight. Seriously. Don't you dare. I'm telling you. What's up, Nudist? The created one. Buddy, are you in the chat, created one? Oh, Anthony, you're watching on YouTube. Buddy, you get a bad beat wheel spin. Pick a number 1 to 5. You tell me, Anthony, on YouTube or if you're in Twitch chat. It doesn't matter. Just tell me because I see you on YouTube. Mystery bounties kick in when we're in the money in the mystery bounty. Also, Nothing Burger, are you around too? You have a bad beat wheel spin. What's up, Russia Cards? Oh, wow, this is a real thing. A couple of you said this now. Left-handed people think in their right brain. I can't tell if that's like their right brain or their brain on their right. You know, that the right side brain. Anthony, you get a bad beat wheel spin because you stone bubbled one of the satellites. So let me go ahead and let's do the bad beat wheel spin for Anthony Trifoletti. That's the created one. Ghost, just so you know, that's him. How many shuffles? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you bubble any of the satellites or the league games, meaning you bust out one before you win any prize, you get to spin the bad beat wheel. If you lose with flush over flush and you submit your hand history in our Discord, then there's a specific section for it. I'll show you real quick right here. Bad beat wheel. Submit your hands in this section of the Discord. Ghost will verify, and you get a bad beat wheel spin as well. Okay, so that's how this goes off. This is for Anthony Trifoletti, a.k.a. the created one. Good luck, buddy. And he's going to get the all saddies win. Congratulations, Anthony. Anthony, tag Ghost on YouTube there with your ACR username, which is the created one. And we'll make sure that we get you on the list, okay? No doubt, Ghost. Thank you, buddy. Well, Popular Knapsack, you are, I guess, probably right? Because they was on them PEDs. I right, left, throw left, but bat and play golf right-handed. Kaiser, that's interesting. So I am a righty, but for some reason I feel like I putt better left-handed. I don't know why. I think it has to do with a control or a patience or the way my muscles are distributed. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I putt better left-handed. For sure a righty, though. For sure a righty. Left-handed generally more creative. Righties generally more analytical. Left-handed people are quicker thinkers. I've heard from lefties. Right-handed peeps haven't responded yet. Ha, that was a good joke. That was like a good dad joke there, Grayzake. I like that. Oh, we got a Ham versus Huanglo up here. Huanglo, what happened? Did you try to bluff me? Let's see what happened here with Huanglo. I missed it. Huanglo. He tried to bluff me? Raise, call. I flop the top pair. They bet, I call. The turn is a 4. Huanglo bets again. Huanglo, you trying to represent a 3? Huanglo, what 3s do you have here? Did you bet the flop with pocket 3s? Ace 3 suited. Yep, ace 3 suited. But that's about it. I got to call him. I got to look him up. I got to pay my man here. And then the river is a queen. And then the Huanglo goes for the check because they hit. But we win a pot there, so. But we win a pot there. Huanglo's still in the mix. That's in the mystery bounty. Yeah, Anthony. So if you bubble any of the league-related games, 3 satellites, or the league games, then you get a bad beat wheel spin. So just for future reference, everybody who plays in those games. That's an interesting combo, Poker Brat, to be right-handed and play guitar left-handed. Really wonder what that is. I've never heard of something like that. I'm right-handed and I play... So... right-handed, the hand that you strum with, right? So you strum with your left hand, even though you're a righty, huh? But I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like then because you're manipulating, you know, the notes with your right hand. Maybe you feel stronger, but it's just the coordination of your offhand. If you're a righty and then you're strumming with your left, I think that's why I strum with my right, for sure. And then the left is... Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Another case here. Potency says his daughter's left-handed and plays with her right hand. See, my brain can't even, as a right brain thinker, I can't process that. Right with here, throw, catch. You know, I think some like basic, but that's not basic. Interesting. Guitar, she plays guitar too. Nice. Let's see. Hand versus the created one. Anthony just got a bad beat wheel spin. My man's over here. All right. We're tangoing, Anthony. Tangoing in the 550 PKO. What's he got? The Trifiletti. Anthony fires again. Is he trying to bluff me like Huang Lo? Is he trying to bluff me like Huang Lo? Oh, we're going to see a river here. It's a scary one. It's a scary one. It's a big bet. All right, look, I'm not raising. Question is Anthony bluffing? Noodles, what do you think? Is he bluffing? Is he bluffing? He's just looking at the cookies. He don't care. I think I got to look my man up here. I think I got to look him up. I hate it. Aces? You got aces? Fives full? Talking about fives full? Anthony? Bet. Aces? All right, I'll pay aces. I don't want to see fives. Oh, we got lucky here. We got lucky on that one. Dang, tough, man. 7, 8, 8, 9. I guess randoms, some ace highs. Tough one. Now you had me from the start. Yeah. Well, I had the 2 overs, buddy, the backdoor flush draw. So I got to call the small bet on the flop. Hit the king on the turn, you know. Still tough spot on the river. You picked a good sizing, I would say. I have to think. If it's a small bet, I don't even have to think. It's like, oh, okay. You know, just call. Half pot, don't have to think as much. But you chose 2/3, so had to take a minute and think. Smoking Hot Girl says, I say no bluff. What's up, Sergio? How are you? Where are you at, Limpraise? You at my table? Hello, Hannah's at the PKO table. Hello, honey. Who else? Oh, this is a new table. We got Pocket 9 here. 1R dub. Leonardo's still here. We saw Will and created one. FDU Chun currently number 1 in the season 20 standings. Number 1 is right here, guys. FDU Chun, number 1, man. It's number 1. I got a bet here, FDU Chun. What do you got? You got pocket 5s too? Watching stream. Don't bluff. Hey, I got lucky because I had a hand on both of them versus Huang Lo. I hit top pair and then I had top pair there. Actually, the lesson is that Drew can have a hand. Drew can have a hand. That is the lesson here, guys. It's not as Drew bluffable. He is bluffable for sure. But ace high call here from FDU Chun. This is why he's number 1 right now in the standings. Look at that. This is why he's number 1 right now. Just calling me down with ace high, not giving me credit for a 5. I'm defending big blind, the jack, nothing. He's like, I see through you, Drew. I'm watching your stream right now, man. Says I could see you. I know you're bluffing. I know your reads. You guys have reads on me? FU Chun, you had reads on me this whole time. You didn't say nothing? Our mystery bounty table full of crushers. I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. What do we got? We got the Stinson, the De La Osa. Wait, De La Osa. No. Okay, I was thinking of last season's champion. Our Brazilian friend De La Osa is Colombia. What's up, De La Osa? Creedy. We got the Farvey. Farvey's currently number 3. He was holding the number 1 spot for about 2-3 weeks. But now he's dropped down to number 3. Huang Lo's here still. We had a pot with Huang Lo a little bit ago. Leonardo leads double feature table. And slow riding. The what message? This is kind of an all-star table, man, huh? A lot of these tables really are. I think we had... Oh, I was going to say, Hannah is at my other table over here. Correct. See, there's another lesson. Lieutenant Peace is onto it. Drew cannot fold top pair. That is potentially another situation that we're in. Not really no read. Oh, and he's going to lie to me? Unbelievable, man. Ah, nice hand. Top one. Not really no reads. Well, FT Uchon currently has a 1.5 point lead over Jeffro and a 3-point lead over Farvey going into week 8 of these season games. Look at this. The freeze out table. Hannah is double feature table here. She got moved to my left here in the freeze out. We got Pumbaa here as well. Sergeant Goku. What's up, Sergeant Goku? I think first time seeing you tonight. And there's number 2, Jeffro. Number 3 putt. What did you win today? Oh, number 3 putt got an entry maybe into this one, but got a step 4 ticket. You got a step 4 ticket last night, number 3 putt, right? So they are 1 win away from a Venom ticket. Also currently 8th in the season 20 standings. We're going to call here versus Leonardo. Let me see, Anthony. I do think that Twitch streaming is a bit behind, or YouTube streaming is a bit behind Twitch. I want to see if there's anything I can click to see your information in regards to that. Let's see. What does it show me, Anthony? Channel activity, go to channel, pin message, report. Oh, I hit my straight and my flush on that one, Leonardo. Did you see? But I feel you on that. Put user in timeout. How to use remove? Yeah, no, you can't really see much more info. Yeah, you're right. What's up, Coco Beware? Thanks. Good luck to you too. What's going on Telegram? The robot dealers thing. All right, so we're going to fold that one here. Good luck to you as well, Coco Beware. I do have a tell. What is my tell rush of cards? You know what's tough, man, when you're streaming on no delay? And you can't talk about your cards, right? I have to pretend I'm at a live tournament at that point. And then I'm, seeing you guys as well. It is fun. It's a different kind of like streaming a vibe, right? Of course, you guys know. You guys know what it is. Dang, man, 25 bigs? I feel like I never have a big stack in the freeze out. Jeffro got a decent start here. 5150. 4 levels left of late registration in our Wednesday night high roller freeze out. I wouldn't play on robot tables if there was such a thing as robot dealers. I wouldn't enjoy it as much either. And I also would not like a fully digital automated table. It's live poker for me is for sure a bit about the experience as well. I think it's fun to, even just have the human error, Sometimes a dealer messes up. Sometimes a player does this, like the random stuff that happens sometimes in a live poker tournament or cash game. That's part of the experience, right? Obviously, we want to, have smooth gaming play and, high integrity, all these critical parts of it. But the random little things that, aren't penalties or aren't going against the grain, like the human element, just the straight up human element, man. I just wouldn't want to get rid of that. I have online. I have my robot dealer right now dealing to me. If I go play live, I want to see a person. I want to see chips. I want to see real cards. You know what I mean? I want to see real emotions. No tips, though. True. That is interesting. Pyro Paul. I don't think that we would be tipping a robot. No, sir. Dang, man, that's actually really interesting thing to think about, guys. If there was, I mean, because it's a notable thing. If you're like a full-time grinder, and let's say that action was similar at a casino, but it was robot dealers and like, let's just say robot dealers, okay? Robot dealers, and let's say the chips were digital, but the cards were real. I don't know, just because if it was a robot dealer, if there was no robot dealer, it was fully digital, then you wouldn't need a robot dealer. So in order to have a robot dealer, you got to have like real cards, right? Not necessarily real chips, maybe the real chips too, whatever. Similar experience, robot deal. But you don't have to tip the robot. You have to put that into some sort of equation. You figure out what your variables are. I don't think they're all the same for everyone, really, of course. Like I just said, how important the human element is to me. Having that real person dealer matters for sure. So, that would be in my equation. But if you don't care about that and you just robot dealer and then you don't have to tip them, it's like, how much does that affect your hourly? How much is, that a, I don't know, peaceful thing or something? WAC says I would prefer robot WSOP dealers. That, buddy, is funny. All right, Hubie, I was ready to party. Can't remove the human element. It'd be tough for the robot to handle things like people acting out of turn. True. I would have been able to tell you if I had my poker tracker up. Oh, do you guys want to see? Actually, that would be interesting. Do you guys want to see your stats? We played a lot of league games together. Do you guys want to see what your HUD stats are? I never open my HUD on Wednesdays because I just never do. But I could open it and it could load all your stats and you guys could see actually like how many hands you play. So I'd be exposing you in a sense, but it might be cool for those of you who don't have a HUD or never have access to this information. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you could actually see it. I could tell you some stuff. That's actually interesting. I don't know how that just hit me because Anthony is talking about, feels like he's playing too many hands. Hands per hour way up. True. Never run out of dealers. I guess unless you got pretty tight budget or something. Can you imagine if you got like a little zap or something? If you acted out of turn and that's how the robot dealer handled it? That'd be crazy, huh? Just a little buzz. Let's see. What do you mean Nunez and Harrison is postponed? You mean the fight that was supposed to happen in 10 days? Are you actually serious right now? They postponed that? I mean, okay, fine, whatever. There's a ton of other great fights on that card. But I was like, that was part of that, dude. I thought just literally yesterday. What happened? Something had to have happened, huh? This is a huge pot here with Hannah and Jeffro in the freeze out. I'm just over here chatting away. All right, I'm calling. Oh no, we both had Queen 10. Hannah had the straight. Honey, how dare you? You hit it on the river too. Yeah. Oh my God. And we needed that 10. We had two 10s, honey. You needed to hit the 10? We both had a 10. Wow. I had diamonds on the turn. Did you see that? Oh no, I closed it out. I have to get that lobby. Hang on. Okay, let me get the high roller lobby. Am I up here? Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Am I tripping right now? Where's the high roller freeze out at? Oh, okay. Oh, Hannah's chip leader now after that pot. Okay. Nice. All right, so pull up chip leader table there. I know, Jeffro, right? Jeffro, you're in the same situation. Jeffro betting into us twice. Actually, we were tied. His instincts weren't too bad. We had the same hand. We were both beating Hannah. She got us, buddy. She did, man. She did. I hope she does something with it now. Speaking of, Hannah is actually, where's Hannah? She's up at the top of the leaderboard right now too, no? Yeah, she's 7th in the standings. Top 9 right now in the week 8 of season 20 here. Harry Canyon, Never 3 Putt, Jolie Poker, Pocket Chokers, Hoser Hero, Codes Yodes, the Farvey, the Fro, and the Chun. What is this banger right now that's going on? This reminds me of a movie or something. No, or a dance competition. This song reminds me of something very specific, and it was a powerful thing. All right, hit the river here with the 10. Oh, over here. Dang, I missed showing it, Creedy. Well, Creedy saw it. I had a 10, but I just want to pot in the mystery. How do you both get to play same game, same site? So the MTTs, the way it works with like same house, IP type of stuff, you have to, sometimes you actually have to like contact support and let them know that there are multiple people in your house who play. We can't get at the same cash tables together. Like, that's supposed to not be a thing. But tournaments, since the seating is random, not something where you can influence your seat. Do you get what I'm saying? But I've definitely had to contact before about the same IP stuff. Anthony, you are your old name. Now you're kind of bringing memories back. If I did one with you before, you did well, buddy. If I'm remembering correctly, you did well. You were playing smaller stakes. It was very, very consistent, and you just played a tight aggressive strategy. If we did like a shark scope HUD stat analysis thing. I'm kind of vaguely remembering right now if we did one a few years ago. 5 years ago, would you say? A few years ago. Yeah, seems right, I think. De la Osa. Nice. Congrats, Rob, on the 1 penny spin up. De la Osa. Aquí. ¿Cómo está? Oh, man. Were you going to bluff it? I wasn't sure what I was going to do, De La Osa. If you went all in, I was going to have to be like, oh, man, what are the bluffs here? Because it's like if you go all in there, you're bluffing or you have a flush. You check the flush on the turn or you're bluffing, you know? That was going to be a tough spot, man. That was going to be a tough one. All right, we got a hand over here versus Rub Dub Dub. Yeah, no, it's a good question, Karen. As far as the operating under the same house, playing in the same tournament, stuff like that, playing in same tables, it's a great question, Karen. Actually, it's a great question. No, 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 no. I don't think you would be in any sort of sideways with it, Karen. I'm all in here versus Rub Dub. I can't fold aces here, dude. We just give him the money, right? We just give him the money. Dang. All right, what do we got? 23 minutes? Okay, cool. We still got time to spin back up. You just give him the money, you know? What's up, Pack 57? How's it going tonight? Okay, what was I doing? There was something that I wanted to do. What do we got over here? I have nothing. Created one. Anthony, you better hit a 7 so I can rebuy. Ay, caramba. Oh, I was going to pull up Poker Tracker. Let me see. This bad boy might have to update. You guys want to see what your stats are? Seven isn't coming. 10's coming though. I tell you what, that 10's out there. Okay, let's see here. Wow, I would again? You son of a gun. Okay, I gotta let my Poker Tracker import some hands here. It's been a minute since I've opened it. Nice, Anthony, on the $600 tourney. $14.50 back. I guess you played a PKO or a regular one? You know, maybe, I love the Venom, man. I was just thinking maybe we can try to do a Venom ticket giveaway at some point here. All right, Leonardo leads. Might have a shot at a bounty here. FD wants to bounty. Looks like they're willing to fat for it too. All right, Jack 6. My Jack is live. I have live card. I have a straight draw. And somebody hit something. Will hit the queen. Okay. I'm going to bust out of that one. Back in, though. Back in. My first re-entry. We got a big flip over here. Ace queen versus 5. So what do we got? 5 on the flop for Huang Lo. Outs, though, for Farvi. Farvi does not get there. Huang Lo is going to get double up. 31 bigs in the mystery bounty. 19 minutes left of late registration in our games. A break is coming up right now. Currently 64 in the PKO. We got 52 in the mystery bounty. And in the high roller freezy baby, 53. Okay, 2 levels left of late registration in our games. It's heating up, man. Week 8. Let's get it. All right, break time. It is break time. Stretch, get the bones loose, everyone. Come back in a little bit. And we're going to keep battling, doing our thing. It's getting sweaty. It's fun to see how you guys are going to do, who's going to finish where. Ooh, look at this. We got one big flip in the freeze out before we go to break. Jeffro versus Ilya. Jeffro wins a big flip in the freeze out. 23 blinds. Okay. So that's going to take us to the break. Don't go anywhere, okay? I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Hang tight. Okay, guys. Welcome back. What's up, K-Pension? Oh, there's a Grips raid. Grips. Oh, look at this. Treat. Noodles, you get a treat, buddy. Because Uncle Gripsy raided. Noodles gets a Lick and Crunch. Birthday confetti. Uncle Grips. Right? Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming over and hanging out with us. This puppy's name is Noodles. And he is a 4-year-old boy. He's very sweet. He was rescued from SA Pets Alive here in San Antonio, Texas. He was potty trained when we got him at like 3-4 months. He's an amazing puppy. I don't even know if it was 3-4 months. Maybe it was like longer than that. Maybe 1 year old, 8 months to 1 year old. But he's the handsomest boy, and he's going to get a treat, courtesy of Uncle Gripsy. Watch this, too. He's going to be a nice boy about it. Watch this. Okay? Now he wait for his appa to say, okay. And he knows I'm just not really saying it to him yet. I'm talking to you guys. But here he goes. Okay. Yeah, you get that treaty. You handsome little boy. You make me so mad. Wow, this puppy makes me so mad. He's so handsome. Right, honey? Yep. See that? Yeah, buddy. That's Noodles' special area there. Underneath the desk. He's got a couple of blankets down there. He's got some toys under there. He's chilling. Oh, make your own treats. I don't hate that. What you got recipe? Or something, Karen? I think it would be cool. What's an easy, never even thought of it, to be honest. Like, oh, never crossed my mind. I would do it. Yo, I bought a dough mat the other day and a rolling pin. I make noodles now. I did it once at home. I'm ready to experiment and dig in. You tell me, Karen. I'm in the streets with this dog treat recipe. All leftover food. So how do I legit? I'll look into it. I'm gonna add this to my notes. Okay, I'm gonna add this to my notes because I am interested. How to make simple dog treats. Who knows? He might like it more, right? That Lick and Crunch. Admittedly, though, that Lick and Crunch that I have here was a special treat for a stream a while ago that we're not through yet. But we do try to buy him treats that are like 1 or 2 ingredient type of stuff. Hannah's very good with that stuff. But making sounds cool too. Let me see here. Make doggy treats. What kind of dogs you have, Karen? Have you submitted pictures before of your dogs? That would be cool to see your dogs now that we're talking about it. Is it time to post animal pictures in Discord? Have we arrived at that point in the evening? I mean, that sounds amazing. Breast close to expired is cheaper cook and cut into cubes. Why buy it close to expired? What does that mean, Rush of Cards? Cook and cut into cubes. Congrats, GTB. You're talking about you have to get some invitation to a certain show at Westminster? Poodle, Lab, and Shepherd rescued all. Oh, nice. Poodle, Lab, Shepherd. Oh, so you got some big puppies. You got some big puppies then. All right, we probably should do let's do a giveaway for the grip straight as well. We did a giveaway to Noodles. Let's do a giveaway for some of the new viewers here. All in, call, jam, 2-6, W. Stinson. What are we at? Okay, we got a call here with the King 8 suited. Wow, flopped a flush, but Delosa also flopped a flush. This is crazy. I still have outs. Wow, I still had outs, man. I still had outs. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, let's do two $10 winners. Or actually, no, let's do two $11 winners, but let's make it quick because the mystery bounty ends in registration in 9 minutes. All right, so we're going to do like a flash giveaway here. Make sure that you're following the stream. Okay, make sure you're following the stream. And then on Twitch here, we're doing this. Swipe your diamond card emote. The giveaway is active now. And I'm going to pull a winner in 1 minute. Like, I'm going to stay here and let you guys swipe your diamond cards. You only got to do it once. I'm going to stay here. And there's going to be two $11 winners. All right, when I call your name, you're going to have to send me your ACR username. Tag me. And then I'm going to give you $11 to play in the $11 mystery bounty. Late Reg has 9 minutes left. First place in this can get as high as $600. I think that's kind of towards the top of what we've had before in this. $500-$600 is a fair range. Of course, there's some lower end ones that maybe hit like $400, $350, $400 for first in this. For $11, it's still a really nice payout. I don't know if we've seen as low as $300, but regardless, still, there's a lot of money to win this tournament. Actually, we probably have seen $300 to $600 type of range, depending on mystery bounties, of course. All right. So go ahead, hit them follows, be in the chat, be present. How do you swipe? Ricky in Arkansas. As long as you got it. Okay, I see it. You got it. Yep. You got it. You're good to go. What's up there? Fire 9. Good luck to you tonight as well. Yeah, Karen, thanks for sharing. You know, it's very interesting that, what's up, Squirrel Wheel? If you don't think about it, you know what I mean? You're just not thinking about it. So it's nice to just bring it up. All right. So let's go ahead and pick the winner now. That's been about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, coming up on 2 minutes. I want two winners. So here we go. Good luck, Machine Savage. Cheers. Here we go. Two winners for $11. Got to be following. And the first $11 winner is the Juco Main. Juco Main, tag me in the chat with your ACR username, and I will send you the $11 to get into the mystery bounty. And the second winner is going to be Imaginator. Imaginator, $11. Tag me with your ACR username to claim. All right, we'll give the boys a little bit here. Juco and Imaginator. What's up there, Big Bubba? How are you? All right, Juco, I see you on the claim. $11 coming your way, buddy. 6 minutes left in late registration. This is the last level, everybody. Now remember, if you are down to the 30-second mark, it starts to get really gambly whether or not you will be able to re-enter if you bust. So keep that in mind. People are playing multiple tables, might be busy. It's really tough to time. If you choose to get it all in with 30 seconds or less, you are really gambling on whether or not you'll be able to re-enter the games. Just be aware. We got a hand going off over here. Ace Queen versus 7-6. Leonardo is going to bust this bullet. Still time to get back in. Created one picks up a notable pot there. And situation here, do I call 4.5 blinds Delosa? It's not really much. If it was 3 blinds, this is snap. This is kind of close. I'm last to act. I think it's really close, Delosa. I'm going to give you some action here, buddy. I'm going to give you some action. I hope you win. All right. Imaginator, the check is coming your way. All right. We're going to hit there. All right, Delosa back. 15 bigs. Good luck, good luck. Congrats to the 2 winners. Thanks again for hanging out. And we're cruising along here. What's up, Croaks? Oh, we got a Lex raid on Kick. Let's go, man. Thanks, Lex. What's up, guys? What's up, Croaks? How's it going? Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Yo, I swear when he hears the word raid now, he is this smart. He was in Hannah's room. I said we got a raid, and he came in here. All right, I'm going to have to grab a different treat to give him. Later we do it, Noodles, okay? You can't play with me like this, man. You can't back me into the corner like this. It's crazy. Crazy puppy. Gigi's Machine, Savage. What did you play? You played the Mystery Bounty, buddy, right? Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes, man. That's the way these things go. 550. 550. Oh, you know what I have? I have little training treats. We can give him some training treats. I don't think I had anything else up here. And I had this. All right. For Uncle Lex, you get a little one, buddy, okay? You get a little one, buddy. For Uncle Lex. Go ahead. Stop being so smart. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't say anything that rhymes with raid. Unless I want him to come. Yay, handsome boy. Very good. Very good. Okay? Very good. Okay. Welcome back to the poker, everyone. Dang, 8 on the River Machine, Savage. What the heck, man? Right? Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Ooh, the over is going to hit, man. The over is going to hit. What did I set the line at? 139.5. Lieutenant Peace, I just noticed that. The line was at 139.5. Okay. Hopefully it had some nice betting. So the over is going to hit. We still got 1 minute. Not too bad. Not too bad of a line. Yeah, this is one of my better ones, Lieutenant Peace. For sure, one of my better ones. Even though the over is going to hit by clear by about 5, I think, or so. It's close here. Still a good line. I'm proud of this line tonight. The over is going to get hit, though. Let me see. All right, so we can pay out the prediction. There it is. Over under 139.5 entrants in the PKO tonight. And people were betting pretty heavy on the over. But we had a good amount of people bet the under as well. So definitely a good line. The outcome, though, the over is going to hit. So if you bet that, you bet correct. Very nice. We got 143. Okay. Boom. Congrats on your win, over betters. What do we got here? A little something, something. Professor Jeffro with the 3 clubs here, going to beat the ace 8 and the ace king up to 31 bigs. All right, everyone, here's your 30-second announcement. 30 seconds. It is about 30 seconds of late registration. If you get it all in now, or you're in a hand, you are really risking being able to get back in. And unfortunately, because there is no pause at the end of late registration for final people to get back in, this is the way of the world right now. So be careful, okay? Soldier time. Here we go, Limp Rays. I got you, man. I've adjusted some of the emotes. They're not final drafts, but I needed to, for my brain, adjust some alerts. So here we go. What is this one? Gifted sub. Let's see what this looks like, Limp Rays. Okay, buddy? Nice. There you go. Me and John. I wasn't sure what I put for this one. Thank you, Limp Rays, for watching the stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. All right. Late reg is over. Let's go ahead and shift to... We don't need red felts, do we? What is the normal one now? This one, right? Okay, gonna fold. Big hand here. Jeffro versus Potent. We got threes versus ace-10. Jeffro is going to win this one. Big flip here. Going to take the bounty. 32 bigs. Late registration is over. You know what I'd like to be able to do, actually? I would like to be able to just change the color of the info box to indicate kind of the stage of the tournament. Will there ever be a giveaway? Spend a week with BetOnDrew. Kind of. WEC. The top 2-point earners in this league are going to go to Tunica, Mississippi. They're going to get to stay there for a few days, get accommodations, some spending money, main event buy-in. And I'll be there for those days as well. So maybe it's not like a full week, but we are going to get a week together. You know, I imagine whoever ends up winning, we're going to probably go out to eat at least a couple times during that time. We'll play some poker together, maybe some cash games, maybe do some other stuff. You know, I don't really know. I know it's going to be fun, and I'm excited to meet whoever is there. And we'll all be staying in the hotel, right? So we'll all kind of be like in a close, cool vicinity. What's up, LA? Buddy, I might have missed you a little bit ago, but thanks for watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching on the old DrewTube channel. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Lieutenant Peace, I think what realistically it should look like is when late registration ends, the tournament pauses, and there's like a message that pops up is like, the late registration period is ending. We are going to resume once the final hand's finish, something like that, right? All right, Cracked Pots plays early position. Drewski in the cutoff is playing for all of it. What's up, Imaginator? Is this the first time at the table? You ain't got no hero tag? What's going on, man? All right, I need to hit an ace from space versus the Cracked Pots. And we did find the ace. So we're going to double up to 21 blinds here. What's up, PH? Good to see you in chat, buddy. You know what, Sergeant Goku? In regards to the Lucky Horseshoe, 4-leaf clover, and the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, anyone technically at any given time could have them up their butt. The question is, do they know how to use them? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to use them? That's the question. What's up, Fun Day Driver? How's it going tonight? What tips do I have for navigating satellites? Tight is right. And tight is right. And look for good spots to go all in. Kind of recognize when the table has tightened up or certain players are playing tight and they're just trying to get there. You might find some situations where you can just raise, even off a shorter stack where you might be able to just like raise and kind of take away some blinds and earn yourself a round of blinds. But then there are other players in satellites, if you can identify them as playing a little bit more aggressive or a little bit more proper. One thing that those types of players don't want to do as much as other players is call off. They want to be the one going all in. You know, we realistically kind of want to get to a point where that's the case. But shove all in. Maybe you get on, it gets you on the button. You have 10 bigs. There's like 15 big blind stacks in the blinds. And you're at a notable section of the satellite. You know, just go all in with your weak stuff that you don't really want action. But if you get called, you're fine. You're blocking some big hands. You know, those raggedy ace X's. Small pairs, some king X type of hands, things like that. Like getting through some shoves and just finding ways to stay alive in a satellite versus just avoiding confrontation, right? There's like some good shove spots where you pick up a round of chips, and look out for those. That's my little rambly advice on that. All right, we're going to hand versus Scroll Wheel. Scroll Wheel's been hot. Scroll Wheel's been hot. All right, Scroll Wheel makes a nice fold. Look at that turn for me. I was going to jam turn, buddy. Picked up clubs. What's up, Red Rooster? Lex plays a lot of Saddies. I found watching him really good to improve. Nice. That's some good advice, everyone, from Leonardo. Says that Lex plays a lot of Saddies. Watching him is a good way to improve. And you know what? I actually think Saddies are a lot of fun, and you kind of get more sweats more often. Maybe I'll start playing some more of those as well when I'm on stream. But the Tuesdays and Thursday nights, I'm four-tabling. Feel pretty good about my four-table game after downshifting and focusing on the details of my play a little bit more. Maybe I could go back to 6, or I could just have them off and swipe them in and out. Satellites are fun, man. And right now, the Venom satellites are huge. Let's actually see what's going on here real quick. Because the Venom, the biggest tournament that ACR has to offer, and one of the biggest tournaments just in general, especially for American players to play in. Let's see. So go to your ACR client, and then you're looking for red. So we're getting towards the end of the night here. So no satellites right now, but we could see the red ones here. These are Venom satellites. This is Thursday tomorrow, so they're going to start tomorrow morning. Satellites. We also got the Moss events. If you guys didn't know, there is a pop-up Moss going on. There's no leaderboard. There's no main events, but basically just coupling with the regular schedule, some bigger events, kind of leading up to the Venom as well. So I think that's probably why they're in red. But yeah, the Venom satellites, keep an eye out for those. There's a 109 guaranteeing 5 tickets tomorrow at 12:30. All right, I got a jam here. STL Donk only had 2 or 3 blinds. And I'm going to double them up. Very nice hand, buddy. So yeah, that's huge right now. Otherwise, the satellites on the ACR client will come up in a baby blue color. Nice. Sergeant Goku played first triple up and tripled up. I played one of the new triple ups, and I did not triple up. So I'm happy to hear that you did. Need nighttime saddies. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? I am making a mental note. There's a couple of mental notes. The late registration pause. Some night saddies. I mean, the tournament director, he's for sure like really on top of his stuff. Very data driven and whatnot. But I could definitely let him know about some of your guys' suggestions. I think that's a good one. I'm going to Costa Rica for 2 weeks next month, by the way, everyone. I'm going to miss 2 league games unless I bring my laptop and have a mobile setup that's good. That's kind of the thing. So I have to figure that out. But I know one of the days I will be traveling. The other one I will still be there. So actually, I'm only going to miss one during a travel day. And then I'll bring my laptop and yeah, I could even do it from the office. Yeah, actually, because Rob streams down there. So I'll miss one league game here at the beginning of February. All right, eights versus King Jack. We got to flip now. Me versus Cracked Pots again. All right, and I'm going to win this one and take the bounty. GG's, Cracked Pots. GG's. All right. This is a close one. Dang, Delos, I don't like this spot. This is a close one. 15 suited, ace 8, ace 9. Button cutoff, pairs, small pairs. I think I got to give you action here, Delos, on this one. All right, Delos, I got a monster. Got a monster. I wish you had more chips so I could fold. Wow. Delos, GG's, man. I got lucky twice there versus Delos when they had the better hand. I am the one with the horseshoe and the four-leaf clover and the rabbit's foot in my pants. It is I. It is I. Big hand here. What do we got? Queen 8 versus the Jacks. Leonardo leads is not going to hit. This isn't a mystery bounty. And as you guys know, as of last night, I am a mystery bounty man. So Anthony wants to know, so you got any tips, tricks to keep yourself preoccupied away from loved ones? I'm away from the family for like 6-ish months. Chat, what do you guys think? Keep yourself preoccupied while away from loved ones 6 months. Well, for me, it's interesting because I feel like I would be playing poker if I was just like away and I had less capacity. I mean, from Hannah and Noodles, essentially, the reality of my life, I would play more poker. I would have time to do other things like hobbies. Like right now in this exact moment, I'm just going to say if I had nothing else to worry about, let's say, I was just away, maybe had some like light work or something, I would get through. I have 2 or 3 Korean workbooks that I need to get through. I want to get through to learn Korean for when Hannah and I go to Asia. I almost pulled the trigger on going to Triton 1 in March because I saw the hotel discount that they have in Jeju. And Hannah was probably like sleeping and I was kind of like waking her up. I was like, yo, honey, we could go stay in Jeju for the Triton 1 series and it would only cost us $800. I was like, really? How much are flights? They have some hotel deal. I don't know if it's just around that time, but it seems like an amazing deal. Even if you like upgraded the rooms a bit, it's like $1,200 for 12, 13 days. It's like, okay. And then flights for like premium. I was doing this all in bed too. Premium economy or something is like $6K. So there's some money there, but we've been saving for an Asia trip. We could also do some like economy route for maybe 2,000 or something. But gosh, man, I get a lot of anxiety thinking about a 18-hour flight in like a tight spot where I can't move or really sleep. I don't know about you guys. That's a thing. So if I had a lot of time away from family and I had to focus on something else, learn my Korean, go through my Korean workbooks, read my Bible more, try to learn some more there. So basically learn something, and play more poker. I think that's probably what I would do. I think, what are some other things? Maybe pick up a video game, buy a new video game. A bunch of time there. That would be sick, man. I would take, if a brand new Zelda came out, let's say for Switch 2, brand new Zelda comes out. I mean, I might find 6 months, you know? And 6 months, so it wouldn't take me 6 months to beat a game. I mean, if I really took it slow and mixed it in between, I could have a nice pace. Actually, I think it took me 6 months roughly to beat Wind Waker recently. But it wasn't like a consistent 6 months. It's like when I had time, you know, maybe on a Saturday or something, I'm chilling. I put aside like 3 to 5 hours and I, you know, bang out a section of the game and then don't pick it up for a little while again. Yeah, probably took me 6 months to do that. Get a girlfriend? I guess get a girlfriend for some. I guess it didn't specify what type of family, you know? Big old 0 points. Farvey, you're out of everything, man? Come on, dude. Yeah, Ricky. So premium economy, I found out in the last couple of years. Premium economy, man, is like old school business. Like, unless in some situations, maybe, you know, flying to Korea might be one of them, actually, that you want to like lay down and like super chill and everything and like business for those long international flights. Like that would be cool because Hannah and I did have that experience when we went to play the Triton High Roller Series in London in 2023. You know, the single area with your kind of little booth and everything you get to lay down. That was pretty sick, man. That was really cool. Hannah was next to me and we had our little like roll down window thing. That was fun, man. That was fun. But premium economy is honestly, you get a pretty decent incline on the chairs, table, food. You get, you know, your own TVs and everything. It's nice. Ricky, what is in PE in May? Go to Korea in PE in May. What's the PE mean? That's cool, man. I didn't know what PE means, so I can formulate other questions. Thanks, Farvey. Oh, we got a big hand here. What's going on? I see 5s versus 10-9. 9 on the flop. 1R dub. Gonna crack. Always cracked. Gonna crack the always cracked, man. No, you know what, Hubie? I remember from Vegas Vacation, Clark and Ellen. Helen? Ellen. I think it's Ellen, right? They tried to enter the Mile High Club. You saw what happened there. Right? Then you end up, you know, you're trying to check into your hotel. You got a suit sleeve that's all blue and stuff. It's just not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Premium economy in May. Yeah, I like it, man. Moto Star. This song is a bangy. This is Cascade and Danny Poppitt. Poppitt. Love Like That. Maybe I should have the Spotify show on screen somewhere. Nice going to Japan for a week. I like that. I would like to do that as well, actually, while I'm on that side of the world. Carve some time out to go visit Japan while we're in Korea. Oh, PE, Premium Economy. Gotcha. Okay, that's what it is. Lieutenant Peace. The league, I'm going to continue to put these out. So hopefully you get some. Do you get some time, Lieutenant Peace, to play on Wednesdays? I wonder what other ways I could give you guys. You know what? At some point, guys, I will likely get to a point on YouTube where I could do some giveaway to do like a live poker package or trip, something like that. So Lieutenant Peace, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. What's up, Ty on Tilt? How's it going? Good to see you. Happy home game league day. Hey, 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 hey. Good to see you, buddy. What's good? I got a Ham versus the Imaginator up here. This is the last week of the second mini leaderboard. Yes. Confirmed, confirmed. All right, we got 11 and 11 and an 11. Imaginator, I'm all in. 11.1 blinds and 11.02. What does it mean? Oh, he's got a diamond draw. Does not get there. The Drewski had the top pair and a diamond. Up to 33 bigs. 12 from the money. You know what, guys? We are definitely money bubbling now. Let's go ahead and change the room here a little bit, shall we? Just freshen it up a little bit. This is almost money bubble. What do you guys think? 32, 18, 14. Getting close. How big was the field here? I don't know if it gets money bubble animation yet. 31, 16. Not yet. Not quite yet in that one. This one's going to go much, much closer, though. And what do we have in the high roller? 3's out. 23 left. 7 will be paid. First place is 239.41. $239.41. Time is 8:35. Okay. I don't want to eat too late tonight. I got to think about that. All right, so I didn't get a chance to talk about this yet. Let me take a moment, and if you're not in the Discord yet, exclamation point Discord, bring up a link for you in the chats to join the group chat, stream group chat. League info's in here. You could drop your poker scores in here. You want to share with the community, get some hype, like Juco Main, who just finished 6th in this 2K PKO. So very nice, Juco. You want to show some love to this post? It's in a Discord. J-Mac, a.k.a. Jeffro, shipped a Lightning PKO. This was earlier today, 440 it looks like. So got a bank, very nice. Kaiser Soze, the Brose. What did he get here? 3rd. Started final table as a short stack, nice. So a nice one here for Dapper Dan. You guys know Dapper Dan, he plays the games. Looks like there was 5,800 in the prize pool there. So that is a very nice payout. What else we got? Who's this? Scroll Wheel. I think we saw this one the other day. Shipped a Lightning PKO as well. Nice. Glad to see some of you guys rocking these Lightning PKOs. Those are nice. And another thing that I just added in Discord, we've talked about it a couple of times. It's been brought up. I added this fitness accountability section here. If you guys want to get involved, you know, you're trying to get into the gym, you want like accountability buddies. I put this together, and this top one here, you can click in. This is like a form, so it's a little bit different. It looks different. I'm actually just seeing and using it for my first time as well. But in this checkout section, when I go to the gym, I'm going to post here how long I went and kind of get the flow going. If you guys want to share and show that you're like checking in, right? You're going to the gym, you're doing your thing. And then in here, you can share about your diets, tips. We want to have conversations like that. It can all happen in here. I shared my current kind of like very basic thoughts on a diet and the little things that I'm trying to do to stay on track and just maintain. I want to be around like 180, 185, like muscles well awake. And, you know, if I want to make a fake 6-pack, I can. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that. That's like what I'm aiming for. Something simple that can be just really, really consistent. And then I also shared my workout routines in here as well. This is another thing, getting back into the gym and getting into there consistently. I had to simplify my workout. It couldn't be something very complicated. I've tried to use apps, and then you have all these different things that they want you to do, and you don't have the equipment, you don't have the thing, you don't know how to do this, you got to look up this. It just becomes too much work. So I just created a very basic thing around when I'm kind of grinding the most. Well, this is actually as of last year. I probably might change this to Tuesday, Thursday, but you still get the general idea here. And just some very simple workouts, 3 days a week. I'm in there focusing on resistance. And again, another place where you can share your conversation, share your workout, do your check-ins here if you guys want to get serious. I hope Neilio's here. He's the one who reminded me yesterday. If you guys want to get involved in that, that is there as well. All right, we got a big hand here. Ace-10 versus Ace-10 versus Jeffro. I think Jeffro only had 4 blinds. Ooh, the HUD has come up. Let me know if you want to get exposed. I'll tell you guys how many hands you're playing. Give you a brief, quick summary of what I see based on the HUD stats, if you're interested and you never had that done before. Exercise snacks. I don't know if I put it, I can't remember if I put it in my diet thing, but one thing that I've gotten into, which has been helping my diet, I feel like, I'm getting more protein by having just like protein drink. Mix it with water, you know, the protein stuff, not necessarily like a thick shake that makes it heavy on your stomach. But I have that, getting 22 grams of protein, drink that once or twice a day, more specifically on workout days, even though I know I can do it more. Limits my appetite. It's almost like I eat something. It's kind of like a nice play there as well. I really like that. All right, I jammed the ace-10 into the 2 short stacks. Artie Gizmo has the kings, makes the easy call on 8 bigs, and is going to fade me having the heart. Nice hand, Artie. There's a big one there. Up to 14 bigs. I got 20 bigs. 8 from the money in the PKO. All right, so who's at my table here? I can expose you. I see Woodsy. Are you at my table? Hang on a second. Sergeant Goku would like to be exposed. You guys got to be at my table here, or otherwise it won't populate. So who's at my table? I drink the shakes, 47 grams, nice. I also found out that, ooh, big flip here. I also found out recently that the whole protein thing, limiting your, drinking it in the morning. So chop here. Getting protein in on an empty stomach apparently is a good thing. Some people were saying that they didn't like it and it used to suck to drink. Like you'd like eat and then get full, you got to do whatever. And then they thought they had to take it on a full stomach and then you just like get more full. Okay, 1R dub. Are you on my table? Let me see how many hands I would have on you. I'm looking for you now. Yeah, I don't see you. You got to be on my table for me to know. I don't see you. What do we got here? Ace, Jack, Ace, 7. 7 on flop for pocket 9. Pocket Imaginator needs a Jack. Does not get there. Let's see. Sergeant Goku, are you on my table? Maybe over here? No, I don't see you guys. You got to be on my table. I've only got 2 tables up right now. I like the cottage cheese Moto Star. I used to not like cottage cheese. I'm a huge fan of it now, though. Juko, you want to see yours? Let me see what I have on you. Oh, Juko, I got a bunch of hands on you, buddy. I can pull yours up. So do you want to get exposed? Do you want me to talk about your stats? You don't mind in front of people? You have a nice sample. You have 871 hands. So exercise snacks are short bursts of activity spread out over the day rather than long workouts. Ah, Imaginator, that is very cool, man. I love that. So that makes me think of, ooh, we got a big hand over here. We got to see what's going on. What do we got? Ace, Jack, 9s, King, Jack, King on the flop for load, punt, repeat. And scroll wheel going to stay alive. Juco down to 2 blinds. All right, I need to do Juco's. Okay, sure, you're good. Okay. But I want to talk about exercise snacks in case I forget. All right, Juco, let's take a look here, buddy. So, Juco, 871 hands, playing 23, 15, 10. Aggressive enough, not overly aggressive, kind of in a nice spot. Let me see here. Okay, wait a second. Checkmate is all in. With the aces, I have ace 7 here. I got a call. We could chop it with a 5. No 5. Okay, nice hand. Checkmate. So let's see here, Juco. So you're not playing too many hands. You are not calling too much. 19% here. A lot of your stats seem kind of falling in a nice place. This 23, 15, 10. 3 betting, 10% of the hands in this sample. Not a huge gap between your VPIP and PFR. 23% of hands is nice. This is quite an order there. All right, another all-in situation with checkmate. Back-to-back hands. The Queen Jack versus the Jacks and the Queen on the flop. Checkmate is about to be up to 22 blinds. Was Big King turn, so we're going to chop this one up. Now, let me see what else here, Juco. Actually, let's go ahead. See if we can see Juco's hands down here. All right, Juco, let me try this, buddy, for you. All right, there we go. So let's see here, Juco. What do I see? Raising from early position to late position. A little bit hesitant to open on the button. Understandable, because people might be 3-betting out of the blinds. And the big blind, I think that you're really wide there. So maybe we tighten it up a little bit. Understandable, but realistically should be raising 50% here on the button is what a lot of studies would suggest. Let's see here. But yeah, you're not playing crazy or anything. Pre-flop, things seem to fall into a nice space for you. Not doing a lot of limping. Could limp small blind maybe a little bit more. Not calling too much pre-flop. Want to be under 20% here. You're at 19. And what else? You're playing pretty normal. So yeah, this is probably the biggest thing that I wanted to pull up and just show people. I kind of went on a little bit of a ramble there to see how many hands they're playing. But this pre-flop stats here, 23, 15, 10, that's pretty nice. So you're in a good space there, buddy. A big 3-way all-in over here. On the bubble, 7 from the money, soft bubble. We get ace 5, 6s, and king 7. Jeffro flops a set of 6s. Rivers a full house, going to get a double KO of Imaginator and Big Fish. So as far as the exercise snacks, short bursts of activity, I really like that. And it makes me think of just kind of how nice we could maybe get these little exercise snacks if we're just more conscious about the way we move our body. And what I mean by that is some little things that I've noticed that's helped me in like weird kind of just being muscle aware. Like for instance, getting out of bed, right? Squeezing your abs when you're getting up. I know we're tired, whatever else, but if you like, when you're getting out of bed, if you like squeeze your abs and then like try to get out of bed, it takes a lot of pressure off the rest of your body when you are moving and activating my core basically in kind of anything that I do has given me a lot of stress off my back and any type of like nerve pain, things like that. Like kind of, I feel like, especially if you don't work out, it's very easy for our bodies to get lazy, our movement, right? And then we're just not good posture, not moving the way that we should, and not feeling the way that we should. Our muscles are kind of sleeping and not active. And since being back in the gym the last few months, I could feel my body just stronger. The way I move, like how much easier it is to like get out of bed, to like crawl down on the floor, run around, move with noodles, like all these things, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. It really is. And so that just goes to the exercise snacks. It's like if we're bending down, for instance, to put something or pick up something off the ground. Like what I want to say is not to do it like that. You get what I mean? But to do it like this, right? Like something as simple as that, like working that squat in there. You know, you feel more tired, whatever it is, but we have a lot of like lazy movements. And I think that's probably one of the most common is, you know, the way we pick stuff up off the ground instead of like do a squat, man, get a squat in there. You know, yeah, you might be tired at the end of the day, but buddy, you just worked in your day there, 50 to 70 squats. I don't know. How often do we like reach down to the ground and pick stuff up? No more of this. You know what I'm saying? Squat down, do it like that. Boom. Getting up out of bed. Getting into bed, squeeze your abs. Like you don't if your bed was on water, picture that. Every time you get in and out of your bed, pretend it was on water and you had to like squeeze your abs and be ready for any sort of sudden movement and get down to the floor. Boom. 6-pack, 6 months. But legit though, that stuff is real, man. I really, really believe in that. And when I had bad sciatic pain, back when I lived in Greenville, North Carolina, the only way to get past it, sciatic pain, back pain and stuff, was to focus on my core strength and incorporating my core into as much of my daily movement as I could. It's a hack, man. It's so sick. All right, so we're about 8 from the money here as well. So this is officially money bubble time in the mystery bounty as well. Scroll wheel. Did I lose you, buddy? I see your comment on the stats, but I don't think you're here anymore. I see Juco's in a different seat as well. Do me. Sergeant Goku. Okay, you are here. Sergeant Goku, I have 184 hands on you. Let's take a peek. See what you got going on here, sir. So you, a little bit more aggressive here. Sergeant Goku, 25, 17, 10. Falls into a nice range, though, as far as the amount of hands you're playing. There's nothing glaring here. Really what is a bit more glaring is if I were to see like 40, 15, 3 in these stats from this voluntarily put in pre-flop, in a pot, and then PFR pre-flop raise, and then 3-bet pre-flop is what these are. But yeah, if you were to see a big gap here, it means that there's too much limping and just calling going on. And then if this was like down at 2 or 3%, there's not enough 3-betting going on, but you're in a nice space here with these pre-flop stats. Sergeant Goku. So that is quite nice. Let's see here. Not a huge sample, but this trend here going from, this is early position raising, middle position, cutoff, and button. It's supposed to start at about like 13 to 15% in early position, and then gradually go up like 13, 15, 25, 30, 30, 40, and then like 50, 60 even on the button here. Right, so that's kind of what this trend should look like. So yours is a little flatlined, but we brought that up with Juco earlier. And yeah, nothing else. Looks pretty clean though. Just kind of a little off the top for you there. Who else said they wanted to see what their pre-flops look like? All right, scroll wheel. Good luck studying, buddy. Thanks for playing. Sorry I missed your comment. I would have pulled yours up too. I know you were at my table, but then I think we lost you in that one hand. Nice tow truck. Fellow squatter. Imaginator, that's something I'm on big time since I've been back in the gym, prioritizing protein. I am on that train, man. And I love to hear that. I'm glad that people have been, I've been exposed to people who have been willing to share their opinions, their thoughts, and their experiences on kind of just their health journey. It caught me, man. Got me motivated, got me focused, and I love it. Wow, WEC. So carrying your 65-pound dog up the steps for 16 weeks. Noodles is probably 50 pounds, 40 some pounds. But I know when I'm holding him and I pick him up, right? Like I'm definitely picking him up. I'm very conscious of my abs. I'm squatting down to pick him up. And then I'm holding him. I'm doing biceps, man. And I'm just holding like, because I want to make sure he's sturdy. And if anything hits me or there's an earthquake on the planet that I don't drop him and he's like safe. It's a workout, man. So you probably got them guns, WEC, huh? Pipes on you. Lifting a 65-pound dog for 16 weeks. Imaginator, you at my table? Where you at? I'm just seeing it now. GTB, now that you're on my table, Harry Canyon, right? Let me see how many hands I have on you. Mr. Canyon? 6 hands, man. Harry Canyon. I've only got 6 in my database on you. I can't learn nothing from that. Okay, GTB, let me see. Where are you? So now that you're on my table. Wait, you're not Gray's Lake. GTB, did you get moved from my table? Oh, right, no, you're Harry Canyon. I'm tripping. Oh, my gosh. Ace of Jack. 9 blinds. This is... I raised earlier position, Gray's Lake jamming 9. How aggressive is Gray's Lake going here? Oh, look, Gray's Lake. I want to look at the stats here real quick. Let me see how much your 3-bet jam. Not 3-betting a ton, not calling too much. I think I'd let this go, man. Mystery bounties aren't here yet. I'm like, oh, the Ace Jack. Don't look at it. Do I work out early? Great question. And my last stint with trying to get into the gym that failed, I was trying to go later in the day. and I was tired sometimes, or I would get caught up in work and then I wouldn't do it. So in this last stint that I have been successful and consistent with, I'm going early. I'm getting out of the way. I'm getting up early if I need to, and I'm just prioritizing it because I know why. I almost at first challenged myself. Like, I challenge me to stay consistent, put it on your schedule, tell whoever you need to for accountability, and just go, just do it. Just know that for you, your family, your community, that I need to do it to be healthy, be a better version for them, set a good example, hopefully motivate others. And that was able to, along with kind of coupling it and just prioritizing it, and finding a simple strategy for when I'm there. 3 days a week, not over pushing and committing, because once you start failing, because you're like, oh, I'm going to go 6 days a week, and then you start failing, you're discouraged, whatever. Like, I understand that mental part. So I'm like 3 days a week in the morning, revolving around when I'm playing poker, because then it adds another purpose to going to the gym. It's, I want to work out my brain, work out my body so that I think better and perform better while I'm playing poker. So, you know, a bunch of little manipulation things. But the morning was good too, man. The morning was really, really good, prioritizing it, because I already saw I fail when I try to do it in the afternoon. I have to do what it takes. Like, how important is it to me to stay healthy and be healthy for myself and the people around me? I gotta do this, right? Okay. Wait, how did it let me fold with 0 blinds to start? Oh, you have 1 chip? Never 3-putt. Where are you? In my table? I don't see you. Okay. Guys, we're on the 2 from the money in the 550 PKO, 7 from the money in the mystery bounty, and in the freezy, baby, down to 13. Final 2 tables. Oh, man, things are just heating up, guys. Things are just heating up. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. How about I be right back? You guys want to see what a puppy pickup looks like? The proper puppy pickup. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. See that? That's how you pick up a 40-pound puppy. 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 Are you 40 pounds? Are you 40-pound puppy? This is how you squat with him. Ready? Look at the form. See? Good form. Boom. Perfect form on the butt slap as well. Very nice. So the time bound for the SMART goals, Imaginator. Time bound as in, I guess, can you say that for me, like, set a window, like I'm going to work out at 8 and I'm going to work out for 30 minutes or something? Like morning specifically, more of a period? The queen is good. We're going to hold here 15 blinds, 2 from the money. Excellent technique, Drew. Thank you, Pyro Paul. Noodles looks bigger up there? Yeah, probably. He's like 40 pounds, though. I feel like medium-sized puppy. Hannah says he might be close to 50. Okay. Baby, he's not 100 pounds. You're funny. All right, Ghost, I'm looking. Okay, so let's get who wants to play some 5-card PLO, the auxiliary game, the blast off. $1 buy-in, 5-card PLO, wait. PLO. 5-card PLO. Haha, 5-card PLO. I forgot about this. Yes, let's get in now. You guys are in? Okay, let's do it. Password for the blast off is Drew Knight. Let me show you how to find this game. So if you busted out of the game, you still want to hang out, play with the stream, I'm going to hop in this as well. The BetOnDrew blast off on-demand game. Click Tournaments, Private tab. You can search BetOnDrew. It will bring the list up like this. Alrighty, and then the blast off on demand here. You can hop in. Okay, Hannah wants me to give away a stake in a Moss event tomorrow to whoever wins this blast off. Okay, so go ahead and get in this. Password is Drew Knight, and then I'm going to stake someone in a Moss event tomorrow, whoever ends up winning. Let me see, we're going to look at the schedule here. Hannah's going through some options right now. All right, so we had a hand here versus Harry Canyon. Trip 4's on the Rivy. Trip 4's on the Rivy here. 3 from the money in the mystery bounty. All right, let's look at this Moss schedule for tomorrow. Let's see. This is the one, right? January 11th, February 1st. Yes. Okay, let's see what we got. I will be streaming later tomorrow. I have a meeting at like 5:30, and I have to be out of the house for that. So I'm gonna get back and get on stream as soon as possible. I'm hoping to be on by 6:37 tomorrow night. But this stake does not have to be just for when I'm on stream. So let me see. Tomorrow is the 15th. And here is the schedule. So there's a 3340K. That's pretty early in the morning. 1650. So tomorrow, really, it would have to be for, you know what I'll do? Is I will actually, this is the target event here. Okay, for whoever wins the 5-card PLO tonight, I'm going to stake you into, I'm going to give you a 1650 ticket, but this is the target event, just in case something comes up and whoever wins can't play tomorrow at, this is 12:30 my time, I imagine. So 1:30 is at the start of the 1650 15K. And then there is late reg, what is it, 4 hours? So this goes to like 5:30. You can reg this, but I'll stake somebody into this one tomorrow. Okay, sound good for the Moss series? And Farvey is all in here. How'd you get it all in? Is the pot big enough? I think I'm gonna gamble with him. What do I have in this 5-card? Just a weak top pair. Nothing. What's he got? He hit 2 pair. I was ahead. I'm not even supposed to be ahead there. Holy macaroni. Okay, I'm going to get back in. We're in the mystery bounty portion. We just got into the money here. In the $11 mystery bounty. Hand for hand play is over. This means bounties are active. I need to change this table real quick because I want to make sure the animation works. Alrighty. So let's go. We are in the money. Congratulations, everyone. 14 players remain. 14 are paid. And the top bounty, let's go ahead and see what the bounties are. All right, so we got 101, 182, a 50. Then we got 238s, 419s, and 4 5ers. All right. So good luck, everyone. I'm sitting 7 of 14 right now. And we have now just arrived to the money in the progressive knockout. So congratulations, everybody here in the money as well. All right, double in the monies. Congrats. Points for the leaderboard. 19 players remaining in the PKO. 18, excuse me, because 18 got paid. All right, let's go. You are freshman, GTB. You are a freshman. That's why I have no hands on you. Yeah, Ghost. Noodles, buddy, was so tiny when we first got him. If you remember the picture, he was malnourished too. He was rough. Actually, I think at his lightest, he was like 30 pounds. So your estimation of like 20 pounds or so is pretty ballpark. Pretty ballpark. We're not in the money yet, but we are down to the final 2 tables in the high roller freeze out. So congratulations everyone here for making it deep. 11 players left. Once we get to 9, we'll go to the final table and players will start earning points towards the leaderboard, though we're only going to be paying 7 in this tonight. All right. You can't look under private on mobile? No, I think you can. Well, I thought he plays from mobile a bit. PH, don't you play from mobile a bit? What's up there? I'm bored. Says lost local tourney just nowadays. Queen Buddy calls my element 9-5. Please tell me I'm not an idiot. You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. Bored. You're not an idiot. It just happens. I mean, sometimes people have so many chips. Like, depending on how many chips you had, I can manufacture a scenario where I get it all in with, let's say, 3 blinds. It gets to my buddy in the big blind. He's got 35 blinds. And you kind of have 3 blinds, 2 blinds, whatever. And he's just got a call. I know, too close to the sun. Type of thing. Yes, the 5-card PLO has begun. 5-card PLO has begun. Whoever wins it is going to get a $16.50 stake from me. Let's see. How do I find staking PLO on... I don't think you could see staking stuff, PH, on the app. I think that is not in there. Password for the PLO game is Drew Knight. Password is Drew Knight, Hubie. So the fact that we're in the money in 2 of these tournaments means that there is somebody who bubbled, 2 people who get a bad beat wheel spin. Maybe because it's an on-demand or something, PH. I'm not exactly sure, but now I see what you're saying. I'm just getting to your comment. The PLO is not high-low, it's just high. It is just high. And there's 8 minutes of late registration. Currently have 22 entrants. Cool. In the Blast-Off auxiliary game. And I have to find, I think we're at the final table of the freeze out now. Let's see. There it is. We are at the final table, down to 8. So we're at a very, very sweaty part of this one. All right, congratulations everybody. Final table of the High Roller Freeze Out. Let's see who is here. They're 1 from the money, so they're not in the money yet, but they are getting final table points. In the hero seat here, bottom middle, we have the Codes Yodes, followed by the Sergeant Goku. We have the Hoser Hero, Season 2 champion. We have Anthony, the created one, Anthony Trifoletti. We got Hannah here making good use of mine and Jeffro's chips, I believe it was, earlier. She has the chip lead right now. Then we got STL Donk, Big Bubba. What's up, Big Bubba? And Ghost. Was this Ghost I saw? We got Ghost here as well. All right, so 1 more player busts, then they will be in the money. Big spot for Hannah. Hannah has... She's currently 7th in the Season 20 standings. And let's see if Hannah has won the freeze out. She has won the freeze out before. So she's going for her 2nd freeze out badge. She's got 1 PKO badge. Like I said, as far as the season awards go, she won a tournament this season. She's currently in the top 9, and of course, she's final table as well. All right, so good luck to everyone here. It's under sit and goes from mobile. Ah, interesting. I guess because it's not private, even though it does have a password. You're right, but maybe it's because it's an on-demand. It's Drew Knight. The password is Drew Knight. Drew Knight, buddy. Drew Knight. I think he's just watching chat. I said it like 5 times. All right, Darty Gizmo is all in here. And doing well playing this short stack navigating. We're 14 players left in the PKO. I'm also rocking a short stack here along with a few others. Zonda with nice chippies here, 48 blinds. Reminder, anybody playing in the 5-card PLO tournament, 5 minutes of late registration. Whoever wins is going to get a stake from me in the 15K Moss event tomorrow. $16.50 buy-in. So just a little fun bonus. And we get to blast off in some 5-card. So good luck, everyone. What's up, AK Jordan? Good to see you out there. We got WEC in here. Jeff Rowe, Never 3-Putt. Harry Canyon. Sharknado, mi amigo. The Cracked Pots. Also, and a big pot up here. I don't know what to do. FDU Chun knows how to play these quite aggressively. This is a mystery bounty. The top bounties are out there. FDU definitely fights here and knows to attack. Could be boxing out for the mystery bounty. Has me covered. I think I got a call here. I don't love it, but if I do win here, I have a nice shot at picking up some other bounties afterwards. All right, so don't knock out Harry Canyon, but I do pick up a nice side pot from FDU. That was a huge hand there. That was a very, very big hand. And speaking of big hands, 2 players are all in over here. I have queens. I cover both in the PKO on the final table bubble. I make the call. And I'm going to get a double KO here. Going to bring us 2 closer to the final table. Get some bounties. Brew, Gizmo. Cheers, guys. And then we're back over here. Now, this is final 2 tables. Sweaty, we are in the money. All right, Machine Savage, enjoy the chess. Unlimited rebuys in the 5-card, correct. FDU and all in at risk. Going to get a double up here through Potent. What is your question about next week's Wednesday stream, Machine Savage? Oh, wow, what's going on down here? There's no way to realize Kings. Harry Canyon hit a full house over here, it looks like. Huge hand in the 5-card. Huge, huge hand. All right, and we're at the final table of the PKO now. So let me pop this up and shout out the final table lists and get that pretty final table theme on. All right, congratulations. Final table of the Progressive Knockout. I am still active. We tuned in to see Cax Under the Gun all in for 8 bigs. New friend of stream here. We got a freshman in the league, Jens Fischke. Good luck. Good luck. And let's go around the table, say what's up to the players of the 550 PKO. This tournament tonight had 144 entries. We paid 18. We're down to 9. First place is 70 plus bounties. Let's call it $150. Let's call it a $150. To my left, we got Zonda from Russia. Good luck, Zonda. Then we have Tow Truck from the U.S. We got the Slow Sven from the U.S. We got the Will S.C. from the U.S. B Smooth U.S. The 1RW U.S. The Cax in the U.S. And the Yashvinsky from Ukraine. All right. Good luck, everyone. Good lucks. Good lucks. Am I going to be streaming next Wednesday? Just curious. Yes. I will be here next Wednesday for sure, buddy. No reason to miss next Wednesday. Or the following, or, you know. Not until February. I don't travel until February. I will be going to Costa Rica. Who's going to Costa Rica with me? Yeah, but that won't interfere with the league games. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be in Austin next week for the Run Good series. Speaking of the lodge, reminder to my San Antonio people, tomorrow, I really want this to do well. So, you know, for however many people play or you guys know or whatever, this 20K mystery bounty, the Mystery 50 Chaos tomorrow night at the lodge. Usually it's 10K. Whenever it's been a 28K in the past, it's been attached to some other tournament or series or something. So this is kind of a random one-off that potentially can happen on a monthly basis if it's popular. But this tournament is great. It's super popular, so I really hope it does pop off tomorrow night, 6:15 at the lodge here in San Antonio. And then also tomorrow's probably the last day, maybe early Friday, for somebody to have a shot to get into the Heads Up PLO. I think we only have like 5 seats open or something. I could check right now. So if you want to play some PLO, this is a very fun 1K buy-in. There's a trophy for first, and that's only a 32-person Heads Up tournament. On Friday night, I'm going to live stream from my channel here the draft that we're going to be doing. It's going to be me and Seti there filling out a whiteboard, and we're going to get to see who plays who. And then on Saturday, I'm going to have a feature table for that as well, so you guys can kind of follow that around. Let's see. Yeah, there's 6 spots open. Just 6 spots open. 26 entries. We need 32. So yeah, if you have any questions, you're interested in playing that, let me know. I just busted the 5 card. I had aces here, man. How'd I bust with aces, dude? All right, good luck, everyone there. Keep me posted. I'm going to pull up the lobby here. And try to keep track. Whoever wins the 5 card PLO is gonna get a stake in the 1650 Moss event tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm going to Austin on board for, I'll show you here actually. Let me transition to this other thing. I'll show you exactly. So I will be going to Austin for the Run Good series, and there's a chance I maybe even go earlier than end of month. But one thing that's for sure is I'm going to be playing the main event, which starts on Thursday the 29th. So I'll be in Austin the 29th through the 1st at least. Hopefully I make day 2. But I'll be there for that weekend, and then let me see, not this weekend because PLO, but the next weekend. What happens on the weekend of the 24th? Oh, look at this. This $300 150K. There's a chance next weekend I'll go up there and... Ani, you might want to go do this one too. The $300 150K. So there's a chance actually next weekend as well that maybe even Hannah and I both go up. Maybe we take noodles, get an Airbnb or something. Or we could even do the hotel that's right down the street. We could go there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, the ladies tournament is that Sunday of that weekend, honey. Yeah, the 25th. And then if you don't want to go up the next weekend, I'll just go. So yeah, actually, guys, I'll probably the next 2 weekends be up in Austin for the Run Good series. Time-bound deadline. I will do X by Y. Either you do or don't. That way it's measurable. Got you. Okay. So my time has shifted, Imaginator. I was trying to get in there by like 8 a.m. before, and then I was like getting a little later, 9. But I was trying to not get discouraged, right? And just kind of stay locked in like that. Big hand here. Sergeant Goku is going to double up Ghost. They're 4-handed right now. Excuse me, guys. To anybody who has busted out, I have completely missed it. Let's go ahead real quick and shout out the players. Can we get some GGs in the chat? So Hoser Hero's got a bad beat wheel spin. He bubbled the money here. And we do have... Ghost, do you know who's got to spin the bad beat wheel for the 550 PKO main, the 11? Because we know now for this one. So we could bang these out of the way soon, but Hoser Hero gets a spin. Created One finishes in 7th in the freeze out tonight. Big Bubba finishes in 6th, and STL Donk finishes in 5th. We're now 4-handed. Hannah has the chip lead, and 106.87 locked up to these players in the high roller freeze out right now. It's a good reminder, Machine Savage. Aces aren't that good in PLO. That is a very good reminder. What's up, Fins? Wants to know who got the bubble in the mystery. Let me see. The bubble in the mystery was Creedy. Creedy, if you're in the chat, tell me how many shuffles of the bad beat wheel you would like. So I'm looking for Hoser Hero, 1 to 5, Creedy, 1 to 5, and then in the PKO, the bubble was Pocket 9. Pocket 9, if you're in the chat, give me a number 1 to 5. How many times to shuffle for the bad beat wheel spin? Okay, thank you, Ghost. Perfect. The Finns, you are, I forgot, are you Creedy? A6 here, 9, 10. 10 on the flop for Goku. Ghost does not improve. Ghost is going to bust out here in 4th place. And the high roller frees out. He's going to take home, GG's in the chat for Ghost. He's going to take home 106.87 plus some leaderboard points. Okay, Finns, you're Creedy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, Hannah versus Codes Yodes here. Queen 10 of diamonds versus ace 9. Hannah's got the chip lead. She turns open-ended. Codes is blocking the outs. And Hannah's going to double up Codes to 11. Sergeant Goku in second, 28 blinds. They're three-handed. They've locked up 136.80. We're going to all in on a call up here. Final table bubble, I'm 4 of 10. King 5 versus the 10s. Turns the flush for FTU Chun. FTU Chun pulls the biggest bounty. The 101 is gone. FTU Chun's done it again. Brings us to the final table now. I am a double FT. Double FT now. Let me go ahead and refresh this for final table felt. Okay, boom, boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give some shout out to the final table of the $11 mystery bounty tonight. I've also made this one. Wow, 2 final tables. I must be running good, especially after last night, huh? FTU Chun coming in for the raise from Belarus. FTU Chun is currently #1 in the season 20 standings. This is a huge spot here. Let's break away from the action there real quick because we have an all in and a call. Codes Yodes at risk. 9 on the turn. Sergeant Goku is going to bring us to heads up in the high roller freeze out. Over here at the PKO, Cax doubles up Will SC. Staying alive in this one. And now pretty even stacked here. GG's in the chat. First, before we see this heads up match, GG's for the Codes Yodes taking home 136.80 from 57 entrants in the freeze out tonight. Now, it is Hannah versus Sergeant Goku. Good luck to both of you. We'll check out some more information on you guys in a minute, but final table over here, and I'm all in. Cax is all in. PKO 9-handed still. Oh, Pyro Paul, you're ill 24. Okay. Let me see. Are you at the table? Ace King versus 4s. Big flip. And I hit my straight. GG's, Cax. GG's in the chat for Cax, okay? Cax is going to bust out here in the PKO in 9th place. GG's for Cax. 9th place from 144 entries, getting those season points, much needed. All right, so let me see here. IL24, let's see what your stats say, buddy. Ooh, 42 hands. Let me have a peek here, Pyro Paul. Oop, first. All in a call, Ace-Jack versus pocket 8s. Will at risk. Hits the Jack, though, gonna double up. Okay, let's see here. IL24, Pyro Paul. You, sir, have some, through this sample, some more aggressive stats, playing 27% of your hands, raising the majority of them, 25%. That is very strong for sure. 3-bet, surprising for this aggressive here, not quite as aggressively 3-betting as the last 2 people we looked at. But one thing that we do see here is the raising pre-flop. Look at this incline, 17, 35, 52, 58. Very obvious as you're going in later positions, raising more of the range you should, and very nice on the button. Almost touching 60%, which I think is about the top of the range, 50 to 60% on the button, depending on what type of players you're up against. So your pre-flop stuff looks nice and aggressive. Going there. And yeah, stats look pretty. They looking nice, mighty nice. So yeah, not too shabby, buddy. If anybody else, if I'm at your table, you want to have a peek at your stats, you want to hear a little bit more about it, we're going to all in on a call here. Mystery bounty, 9s versus 7s, Potent at risk. Potent is going to be the first player to bust out of the mystery bounty, worth second biggest bounty, basically tied for biggest bounty. Oh, Hannah just won the high roller. I missed it. Sergeant Goku and her went at it for like 5 hands. 5 hands. Let's take a look. All right, so this is huge for Hannah. This is big points in the season 20 standings. 57 players. She goes heads up versus Sergeant Goku. She ends up winning for 239.41. GG's, honey. GG's in the chat, guys, for Hannah. GG's. And, of course, GG's for Sergeant Goku. Not to overshadow that. It's always tough when you bust out second, you know? All right, GG's, guys, and congrats. Congrats. I'm all in on the mystery bounty. I'm all in the mystery bounty. We have a shot at sweeping tonight. If I could win these other 2 and she won that one, that would be sick, huh? What's up, Jonesy? Oh, okay. I'm glad you guys got in. GG's. I'm just seeing your YouTube comments there. GG's. All right, we get that jam through. Final table. Let me see here. Do I have the... Okay, so we got the high roller freeze out there. I'm looking for... Ladies and gentlemen, the blast off. Here we go. Blast off's not at final table yet. 15 players still remaining in the blast off. Okay, that is that. We're going to find a girl that also plays poker, asking for a friend. That's a great question. You know what? On board, it's an interesting conversation. I'm curious to all your thoughts. I have been on both sides of this fence. I was with a girl for a very long time, and she was not necessarily against poker, but she didn't get it. Right? And at times, she was definitely against it. Big hand over here at this final table. We got Ace-9 suited versus King. Slow event at risk. Got to fade a lot of outs from Tow Truck. And does indeed. The Kings hold up to 10 bigs at the PKO. And over here, we got a raise from the Codes Yodes. I'm going to call. But so I had that part where if I maybe played too much poker, it's, you know, created some friction, some hostility, whatever. And then I've had this other side where Hannah just, you know, we found out about each other through poker. So she already knew that I played poker, I streamed poker, made video, like that poker was just like a huge element in my life. She already knew that. And she had already played. She used to play cash games before she met me. She would work and then like go to the casino. She's also worked at the casino too, but she would play cash games, not tournaments. And then since we got together, she's been a tournament player. And I do prefer the significant other that plays and gets poker too. All right, 8s. We're going to take down a pot here at the Mystery Bounty versus the Codes Yodes. But I do know some people who have said before, I've seen multiple people out in social media say that they would not want to date somebody in poker. As a poker player, they would not want to date somebody in poker. Some people would say that they needed a balance, like something else outside and not everything to be about poker and something else away. But hopefully they understand it at least and, you know, it doesn't create any like friction. So I've kind of seen like both sides. We got a raise here. Load pot repeat is all in. No action. Patchling says, why do all these hands seem so good? Because you're getting 5 cards, right? Is there anything to the theory that online poker has bigger hands on a regular basis, or is that just your bias? Just your bias, Patchling. This is something that has been talked about a ton of times. And one thing, too, as far as when you're playing online, I think there is a very easy, we got it all in over here, psychological thing that kind of happens. Because if you're playing live poker, on average, you're going to get like 15 to 20 hands an hour. Online, you're going to get exponentially more hands to play and see, just exponentially more hands. So in that sample, same amount of time, roughly, we'll say, that you play poker online or live, but you get exponentially more hands playing online. Your brain is just naturally going to feel and see more things happen. Right? There's just no way around that. It's just a numbers thing. So does it make sense for us to attach and feel a certain way when we're playing online, seeing more hands, boom, and seeing setups, whatever the case may be? No, I think it makes sense for us to think that way and feel that way. All right, big flop for me. I had queen 9 of diamonds there. 9 high flop with 2 diamonds. I never think about that. If I become a professional sports bettor, I'll have to explain it's not gambling. Jonesy, yeah, real thing, man. Real thing. One thing I will say, just because it kind of flows in this moment, is that communication in a relationship is key, man. I had a buddy of mine that I was talking to the other day. He's talking about he was ready to get divorced, right? And then like figured out a hack, something happened, and they just started communicating better, and it saved their marriage, literally. Just like talking, not holding things in. I got a call here for the mystery bounty, Harry. GTB. It's just enough, man. Doesn't look good for me. Not good for old Drewski. Not good for old Drewski. Nice hand. Nice hand, nice hand. We still got 100 out there, right? Oh, okay. 82 probably still notable here, right? As far as bounty goes. I got a shot at some bounties over here. I got a call. Anyone else in the hand? No. 1 RW. Yeah, my hand's too strong. I didn't bet to fold. I dig the jam, though, too, to be honest. Alrighty. Going to knock out 1 RW here. I believe 1 RW. Did you win your way into this, man? This is awesome. Made your way into it. Final tabled it. GG's in the chat, everyone, for the R-dub. Going to finish in 8th tonight from 144 entries. Very, very nice. GG's in the chat. GG's. And we're now down to 7 players here locked up. 1440 plus bounties. Me versus the Toe Trizzle. The Toe Trizzle. Man. I don't know. It's annoying. There's so much out there. Flatted. Am I beating anything? Bounty. Get lucky. I think I got to just give you this. Tow truck. Just not enough chips, you know, for me to fold. I'm going to actually have the best hand, and I'm going to knock out Tow Truck here. GG's in the chat for Tow Truck. And I have a decision to make over here. Top pair versus IL24. This is IL24. This is... where are you here? Let's see. Let's see, right? You're Let's See the flop. I don't think I could fold here, honestly, as played. I could be up against Ace King. It was raise pre, check on the flop, and then I get there. King 9. Wow, just ahead of the value bet. Just ahead. Over here, I have the Ace 9 versus Will SC's 8s, and I'm going to win the flip here. And I'm running really nice in this PKO, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys should be getting it all in versus me right now. Holy macaroni. Tony Macaroni, man. GG's in the chat for now. Pyro Paul, that's you. Pyro Paul, URIL 24. Thank you, buddy. GG's in the chat for Will SC. Gonna bust out here. 6th from 144 entries. Picks up some leaderboard points. And now the final 5 players locked up 2160 plus booties. Plus the booties. All right, back to me and Pyro Paul again. Mystery Bounty final table. Big bounty left is 82. Then we got 8250. 8250. Yes, Ghost, thank you. Yep, Pyro Paul. What did I say it was? Let's see. I think that's what I said, yeah. What do we have here? All right, we're going to bet here versus the Ill. All right, we had it. We had the old queen here. I'm now taking the chip lead in the mystery bounty, and I have the chip lead in the PKO. Yo, you guys know I'm running real nice right now, right? You guys know I'm running real nice. And actually, now that I say that, oh, we got it all in a call here. King Jack versus Queen 10. Queen 10, Zonda flops the straight. And Jan Shivisky cannot win. Jan, freshman in the league, congratulations. And a very nice run. Very nice run. GG's in the chat here for Jan. Going to finish in 5th from 144 entries. Congrats. Congrats. GG's, GG's. And another hand here versus Pyro Paul in the chat. And I got a boat. I'm calling ace-9. Let me double check ace-9, ace-9. And Pyro Paul's bounty, 19 bucks. I don't think this is base booty. Base booty is 5, right? Okay, so we pick up a $19 bounty there. And I have an opportunity here. Holy crap, man. To take out 2 players, I got the ace-5. This could take us to heads-up play. I got a call, man, right? With the bounties, I need to hit an ace. How sick am I running right now? Okay. Slow Sven is going to get the double up here. I'm not going to beat the 10s, but dang, was that a heat check right there. Jeez, that was a heat check of all heat checks. If I would have knocked them both out. Jonesy, where are you moving to for the sports betting? And good luck on your sports betting journey. Going professional or however you're working that, man. I've dabbled in sports betting a little bit, but it does feel like and seem like there's a similar work ethic necessary in order to find success in it. So I'm rooting for you for that. I hope you get there. Cheers, Pyro. Thank you, man. GG's. GG's for Pyro Paul. I mean, the decision's so easy for me on the river, right? So easy. Oh, we got a big 3-way all in over here as well. What do we got? Kings versus 8s versus Queen Jack. 8 on the flop for load punt repeat. Ginger's at risk. She needs a 10 to stay alive. 10 for cracked pots as well. And Ginger's going to get busted out here. The 8s get lucky, get a $38 bounty. GG's to the Season 4 champion. Ginger is going to bust out here at the Mystery Bounty final table. 7th place. And she did not acquire any bounties, but she did get some points in the league from 101 entries. And also shout out to Pyro Paul in the chat. Who picked up 157 in bounties before he tried to get me to fold a boat. We're down to 6 players, locked up 3282 plus whatever bounties players have accumulated at this point. Good luck, good luck. So be smooth all in at the PKO table. And I have a 7 here. Is Zonda bluffing? I don't know, man. But I think I got to fold with the all-in player here. And a big hand over here. What happened? I missed it. Load punt repeat. Harry Canyon. Codes Yodes all in a hand. Be Smooth's going to bust out here. Zonda's going to get the bounty. We are down to 3-handed in the PKO. GG's in the chat for Be Smooth. Going to finish 4th from 144 entries. GG's, guys. GG's. We're at the sweaty part of the evening, man. Lots of all-ins. Lots of action. Slow Sven raises. Drew's all in here. Harry Canyon's all in on the other table. Codes Yodes is having a think here. Blind versus blind. I would show you guys the double table so we could watch, but I don't have it set up to cover my cards. All right, 3s here to cover both of my cards. If you notice my new 2-table setup. Moving to Australia? Okay, Jonesy, nice. Just have to get a job there first, or the bank won't let you create an account. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, we're going to take this one down here versus Donkey Poker. We have the OESD. You know about that OESD, chat? All right, this is a mystery bounty, and Codes Yodes is all in 82.50. Let me just look at payouts quick. 82 is worth 2nd place money. We are okay, so it's still notable, the big bounty out there. 15 drops me down. Cover. Codes Yodes jamming. I gotta fold that one. I had a queen. I would have hit top pair. Slow Sven moves me off my hand here on the turn at the PKO final table, drops me back down to 10 bigs. Basically now in a tie for first with Zanda. What's up, Yobag? How's it going tonight, buddy? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck in your grind as well. Yobag, didn't you just make a deep run in the tournament? I think you cashed for like something 1.9K. I saw you in a screenshot. Somebody shipped the Boski the other night, I believe it was, and maybe you got like 4th. Coach Yoji had a queen. So I'm glad I folded my 8 kicker, right? All right, I'm all in here. PKO. All in. 4-2-5. Broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. Oh, I think Slow Sven won the Boski. I think it was actually Slow Sven won, and Yoag, I think that you were at that final table. All right, 5v5, but I also have the club. I'm going to get the dub here from Slow Sven. Staying alive, 3-handed there. Okay, sick. Yoag, nice. Yeah, congrats. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Jonesy, that's a tough one. And then as far as your time zone in Australia, I think Australians can play on ACR, right? I know we have Australians who can watch me play ACR at least. I know we got some friends. All right, big hand here at the final table. The PKO, Slow Sven, is effectively all in. With the 5s, I have the 10s. He hits 5. Slow Sven needs to fade a 10. And we're passing back chips, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. So now I'm back to 10 bigs. Slow Sven. Now with the chip lead. Now with the chip lead. I do still have the chip lead over here. We got a button open from Cracked Pots. Harry Canyon is all in. And Cracked Pots is not going to make the call. Not going to make the call here. All right. And I'm all in again here versus Slow Sven. Look at Zonda just over here chilling. What are you doing over there, man? Me and Savannah are just battling back and forth. 6s versus the Ace Dewey. Quite normal stuff here. Blind versus blind. I need to fade an ace and a 5. Sven, we going to do this all night? I guess we could do this all night. Sven, if you want to. We could do it all night, man. I'm eating my veggies well, Mitt Clove. I am eating my veggies well. Very much so. All right, we're all in here versus FDU Chun, currently #1, season 20 standings. FDU Chun final table here. What are they going to do? Makes the call. Jack 6 versus the Queen 10, 2 pair. I need a king for a shot at a booty. Queen 10 for FDU Chun to stay alive. No queen or 10. FDU Chun is going to be worth 19 bucks. Not a base booty. One from the base booty. GG's in the chat for the #1 in the season 20 standings currently. GG's, man. Keishers, how are you, Keishers? What do you think of that? Huh, Keishers? You dig it? You with it? Do you feel me? Do you feel me, Keishers? Are you doing well, Keisha? Type 1 if you're doing well, okay? Type 1 in the chat if you're doing well. All right. I don't like this one bit, Sven. I don't like this one bit, man. Dang it. I had the Jaybird. I had him right where I wanted him. I'm a battle. Hey, Australian players must be grandfathered. I know a few who play on there. Ah, okay, WEC. Okay. Okay. A break is coming up. Does anybody want to skip the break? Does anybody want to skip the break? What do we got here? I got all the chips. I almost forgot. Guys. I have all the chips at this mystery bounty final table. versus the Codes Yodes, the Canyon, the Cracked Pots, and the Punt Repeat. King Jack Hearts. Wow, I flop hearts versus King Jack. We both hit our straight. And wow, Cracked Pots. Yo, I'm surprised I did not hit that flush. I'm running nice the last 2 days. Nice hand, though. Nice hand, nice hand. He's all in again, ladies and gentlemen. Can y'all believe that? All right, we got a customer here. Ace Queen versus my Ace Thrace. I need a chop out. 10 or Jack. All right, Cracked Pots is going to double up. Cracked Pots is going to double up. 21 blinds. A clear second place in the mystery bounty currently. A clear second place. And I am going a mystery bounty hunting. 10-8, gotta do it. 80 bucks is second place money. 82 bucks. 10-8, yikes. Buzz, your off card is an 8. I did turn open-ended here, which is pretty cool. But here, Canyon, I double up now. I just had 50-some blinds, man. I thought I was wrapping this thing up. Not now. Interesting spot here. I raised slow Sven. Limped pre-blind versus blind. We check. We see a flop. Sven leads out. I raise, and then we check down to the river. Hopefully my 3 is good. Because the 3 is good. Okay, nice. The 3 is good. I was concerned. Codes, you want a double? I was about to give you a double, buddy, with the Queen Jack. Who else wants a double? You want a double? Load, punt, repeat. You're next. You and Codes Yodes. Holler at your boy. I know a guy. I know a guy. Vamos. Ooh, I would have hit 2 pair. Look, I had the 5 too. Would hit 2 pair there. Yes, the bad beat wheel spins. Who do we have? Creedy? Fins, you're Creedy. So tell me how many. We have Creedy, Hoser Hero, and Ghost. What was the other one? Forgive me, buddy. I know you tagged them. I'm going back to try to find. I know Hoser Hero. Hoser Hero, Professor Grind, Creedy, Pocket 9. Okay, how many shuffles? 2 shuffles for the fins? That's Creedy. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. 2 shuffles for the fins. 1, 2. Right. Good luck, good luck. For the fins. The fins is going to wins the all saddies. All right, so Ghost, that's for Creedy. All saddies win. Congratulations, buddy. And then who else do we have that's here in the chat? I know there was someone else. Pocket 9. FDU, you have one too? Okay. Pocket 9, yep. Creedy, okay, we got those ones. And who else? Also FDU Chun. Okay, FDU Chun is the other one. All right, cool. FDU. Tell me how many shuffles you would like. All right, Ghost, that note, we should be all right. Just Creedy on Black Chip Poker. Top one wants a 4 shuffle. All right. Top one wants a 4 shuffle. Let's go over here. Good luck, FTU. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what they win. Could be anything. And it is a 1650 high roller ticket. Nice. FTU. Second biggest prize on the wheel. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. We got a call here. I got the King 5, Ace 10 suited for Slow Sven. Again, we are passing around chips. Passing around chips. And Slow Sven doubles up. Chip leader, 20.5 blinds. A lot of action, though. three-handed here. Lot of action. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Ghost. Does the Bubble of the Blast-Off get one? We have historically done that. So yes, let's just keep doing that. Jeffro, go ahead. Tell me your... The thing we're doing different, though, is the stake for the winner. Because in the past, what we do, Bubble of Blast-Off would get a bad beat wheel spin, and then the winner would get 2 bad beat wheel spins. But for this one, we are doing a 1650 stake to the winner in the Moss event. So you bubble, Jeffro? So yes, tell me how many shuffles for the bad beat wheel. How many people have won a free roll entry tonight? Just one. I believe it was just one. Just one. And looks like this is going to be the last hand before break. And going to take it down here. Did not hit my 5. And going into the break, everyone, this is crazy, man. I won a tournament last night. Now I'm at the final table, chip leading another mystery bounty for the league here tonight, 1 of 5. The remaining players of us have locked up 41.91. And there is still an $82 bounty, $50 bounty out there, and then 3 base booties to be won. And then the PKO. Back and forth, man. Kind of tied with Slow Sven, 16.5. Slow Sven got chip lead. Zonda in third. And we have locked up 43.74 plus bounties from 144 entries. Hannah, a.k.a. Jolie Poker, she won the 1650 High Roller Freeze Out tonight. And Jeffro, how many shuffles? 2. And in the 5-card PLO, do I have this one? Oh, here we go. 5-card PLO tournament. Jeffro's about to do 2 shuffles for the bad beat wheel, and whoever wins this gets a 1650 stake from me on top of the 1155 for first place. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and do... where did that table go? Oh, here it is. Let's go ahead and do Jeffro's 2 spins. Jeffro, good luck. Bad beat wheel. 1, 2. Top prize on the wheel is a $33 entry into Drew's Derby, the Sunday mid-major on ACR. $33 buy-in, $60K guaranteed. Sometimes it's bigger. And first place is usually $10,000 on this $33 buy-in tournament. So here we go. Jeffro. Let's see what he gets. All right, Jeffro's going to get the all saddies win. Congrats, Jeffro. It is not another bad beat for you, buddy. Not another bad beat. All right, congrats. Jeffro has done it. I know, we miss Keishers, don't we? Keisha, you know how tough it is. I'm going to try to get her to come say hi, since it's a rare occasion that we get blessed with the Keishers. Daniel WPT, thank you for the follow. By the way, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good night, man. It's been a fun night. We're down to the sweaty action part of the evening, the final tables, and I'm at both of them somehow. Somehow, man. I'm going to take a quick break, though. I will be back here very, very shortly, so don't go anywhere, okay? Hang on. Un momento. Hey guys, this is what my cards look like. Haha. I'm gonna fold now because you guys saw them. Drew, I made you a new GIF in the Discord. Miss Keisha's. Oh, we got it all in. Oh my gosh, Keisha brings the action. Look at this. Ace 7, King Jack, Ace 10, Jack on the flop for cracked pots. I don't know who covers. Harry Canyon covers. Needs a 9 or king to knock them both out. And does not get there, so who wins? Cracked pots wins. A lot of chips. Picks up the biggest remaining bounty. 82 bucks slips out of my fingertips and into the cracked pots hands. Nice hand, cracked pots. Not chip leader yet, though. Four-handed. GG's into the chat, por favor. Load, punt, repeat finishes in 5th from 101 entries. 43 in bounties, 41 in the cash. 4 people left. Locked up 5302. And we got another all in a call here. Cracked pots going for another one. Hits an ace on the flop. Needs to feed a king or a 9 from Harry Canyon. Harry Canyon is going to bust out. How much is it worth? Takes the next biggest bounty off the board. Back-to-back hands. Cracked pots takes the 82 off the board and the 50 off the board. Plus gets the ladder. We're down to base booties, man. We're just playing pure poker now. There are no more mystery bounties. GG's in the chat for Harry Canyon. GTB. Gonna bust out in 4th from 101.
Hi, Keisha.
Oh, Hannah said hi. Look at this.
Hi.
Keisha, oh my gosh, I can't believe she said hi to you. Who are you, Keisha? I could have asked her how many times this year. Who is you? Getting Hannah to come on stream? You crazy. In her robe, nonetheless. I had the queens. I had the queens, guys, three-handed over here. Keisha, who are you? I can't get this girl to do nothing. Come on stream in her robe? What? Oops, wrong table. But I did win my hand at the other table. Here at Ace Queen. That's just crazy talk. Baby, I told you I can't look at it right now. This woman don't listen, man. I'm running hot, dude. I'm running hotter than the hot. Hotter than the hot. King 8 here. Putting Zonda all in. They only had like 2 or 3 blinds. I'm not going to hit, though. They're up to 5.6 blinds. Slow Sven with 8 blinds. I've got 15 blinds. To tight race here. Three-handed. Very tight race. And Yonder. Going for a bounty. Codes Yodes. What's up, bro? I got the king, man. I got the king and a bunch of chips. King and a bunch of chips. All right, it's going to lock it up. No, wait, what do I need? Oh, king or a deuce. All right, double up the Codes Yodes. About to double up Zonda again here, jamming. Zonda has big bounty here, so yeah, I'm doing a bit of jamming. But now Zonda is the chip leader, and I do not have access to that bounty anymore. So how do you feel about that, Drew? Dang, 2 shots at it, though. 2 shots, man. Wow, what a battle we got in this PKO, though. And even now in the mystery bounty, because I just lost the chip lead to Cracked Pots. Just lost the chip lead to Cracked Pots. Codes Yodes just doubled up. In a good situation. Anyone's game, man. 'Tis anyone's game at this point. Thanks again for hanging out. Wherever you're watching, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, BetOnDrew TV embedded, BetOnDrew.tv embedded, or BetOnDrew.com embedded stream. Do I have it on the website? Big hand. I'm calling off. Pocket 10s for a double and the chip lead again at the PKO final table. Zonda needs an ace or a 5 to send me to the rail. Does not get there. This time. Not this time. So I'm back in the chip lead. Yo-yoing. Nice on board. This is a fun sweat to try to win both of these. And my girlfriend, Hannah, won the freeze out. So the 3 league games tonight we could potentially win. We'll see. We will see. But we do have a sweat. Fun sweat here, especially when it's no delay as well. And I could just pop, show you the hands. You guys see what we got going on. The immediate interaction is nice as well. So now the big juicy batters button, play for place money, correct. Look at this, 8-5, Zonda with another monster. I'm trying to get lucky, trying to get the bounty, man. Again, double Zonda up to 10 bigs. But yes, just playing for first place money really now, because the other, if you knock out one of these players, it's just $5. So now currently with 3 players remaining in the mystery bounty, we both locked up 70-70, right? So the pay jump is worth more than the bounties. I've got an okay situation right now. Crackpot's taking the lead, though. Codes Yodes, buddy, you are currently... Yeah, Codes Yodes, a big spot for Codes Yodes because he's 4th in the season standings here, Codes Yodes. So this is a huge spot, 3-handed at this final table. Don't forget, if you haven't filled out your player profile yet, you can do it at the link !profile. So you can start earning badges. So we can track your information. You can just submit a little bit about your bio and yourself. All right, I got to call this one. Blind versus blind. This has nothing to do with bounties. I don't need to expand my range or anything here. This is just a blind versus blind call. Codes Yode's got a big one. Ace Queen offsuit. I need to hit a 9 or running spades or an 8 now for a straight. And I have doubled them up again. 18 blinds. Now it's anyone's game here. What once was a stranglehold is no longer. I had 50 blinds here. Now the chips are much more evenly distributed around the table here. All in situation here. Ace, 10 bigs, $21 bounty. Gosh, man, 3-handed. King, queen jams here, king, jack. I hate that I have a 3. I wish it was a 7. I'm going to call. Bounty's too big, I think. And the 8 on the flop. That's not good. I'm down to 4 bigs, just like Sven. And now Zonda 20 bigs. Very nice situation there. Very, very nice situation. Probably all in here. Probably all in. I had quad queens right here just now. Quad queens didn't pick up much. And yeah, I am all in. I am all in here versus Zonda. Queen 4 makes a good call. Understandable call. Flops open-ended here versus my ace king. Does not get there. Wow, this is a bit of crazy 3-handed, man. Crazy 3-handed. Ricky in Arkansas, is that you, the cracked pots? Buddy, you're a freshman. Congrats. This is a nice run for you tonight. Very, very nice. And it looks like the 5 card is over. Lobby just disappeared on me. Does anybody have that lobby on the blast off? I don't have it. Ghost, maybe you do. Okay, nice, Ricky. Cheers. Good luck, buddy. Nice spot here. Very fun spot. I don't know if you've submitted your player profile yet, but whoever wins the mystery bounty gets this next to their name. The mystery bounty badge. If you submit it, your profile, you have a shot at that. And in the PKO, whoever wins the 550 that I'm 3-handed in gets the boxing badge next to their name. We're playing for accolades, man. We're not just playing for money in the league. We're playing for accolades. We basically have an 8-way race for second run good package, maybe 10-way. Let me see here. Let me see here. Well, let me get all in here first because Ghost. Oh, yeah, it is right up there, man. This is a very, very tight season. Very tight season. I'm going to show you guys these standings in a minute after I double up Slow Sven again. Yet again. Wow, dude. Wow, 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 wow. This kind of feels like I'm busting in third here now. Kind of feels that way, man. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But I'm all in here with the Jack Dewey. Live cards. Hit a Dewey. Four blinds. Okay. Four blinds. Okay. But yeah, look at the standings here. Ghost says basically there is a 10-way run for the second run good package. 35, 34, 34, 32... 30, 29, 29, 20. I mean, dang, man, they're all like right there, right? They're all right there. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Sharknado won? Okay, Sharknado is going to get a stake in the 1650. Ghost, can you make sure Sharknado understands what's going on for this 1650 stake tomorrow? Balloose, thanks for the follow. Welcome to stream. Can you just confirm for me, Ghost, before I go ahead and send that through? The shark? Do you understand? I know English is not your first language. I just want to make sure you know it's for a 1650 stake tomorrow. Okay, I'm calling. Queen Jack, 3 bigs. Got to do it. A flip, open-ended for me. And I'm still in it. I can't believe I'm still in this thing, man. Crazy. All 3 of us just get it all in. Look at how short we are because of how long we've been battling here. 9 blinds is chip leader. 7, 4. Okay. I will make a note here to send. So stake Sharknado. 1650 Moss. All right, and back to the same business as before. We're all in. Zonda calls with Ace King. I double them up. I have 3 blinds. I get it all in. I give it to Sven. Sven gives me some back. I know, this is crazy, right? Even over here, man. 3-handed battle over here. And you know what? Look at the tables. Me in the middle, 2 to the right. Me in the middle, 2 to the right. It's like a very balanced visual. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. What do you mean, Sven? What did you miss? Buddy, we have all been all in so many times versus each other, and none of us are willing to go down easy. Like, what's going on here with us? Am I right? We're just a bunch of crazy gentlemen. And Zonda's short with a big bounty. I got to jam a lot, man. Queen deuce. I double them up again. And then now we're back to where we were. 7 blinds, 9 blinds, 5 blinds. Same. Crazy battling, man. Yep. Battling. Okay, Sharknado. Sharknado. Okay, I got you. So that's for the Moss 15K tomorrow. Sharknado, look at the screen here. I want to show you. I'm going to put you in. I'm going to send you a staking ticket to play in this tournament tomorrow. 1650, 15,000. This is 12:30 my time, 1:30 Eastern. There's 4 hours of late reg. Okay, so I'm going to send you a ticket to this tournament. So let me know if you cannot, for some reason, play that tournament. Okay? Putski, we got a battle on our hands, man. It's very fitting for the 65-incher. Very, very fitting for the old 65er. I don't think I've ever been down to three-handed in two games like this. Battling for my life, man. All in. The PKO final table. Sven's back from TV. Calls with the Jack-8. I hit the queen. Sven's going to need runners. And now we're all tied with 7 big blinds. We all share the chip lead, three-handed. All in. And a call here. Ace-6 versus the Dewey and the diamonds. Codes Yodes does not get there. Misses the diamonds. Going to bust out here in third. We know it's going to be $5 bounty. Those are the only ones remaining. So can we get some GGs in the chat from my man? Codes Yodes, big finish. Currently 4th in the season 20 standings. Ends up getting 3rd here. Good for 70-70. And now I'm heads up. 89-38 locked up. And 113 for first. Cracked Pots has 156 in bounties. I have 38 in bounties. And we're off. Good luck. Let's get it, man. Let's keep doing what we're doing, man. But now we fight. Now we fight, Cracked Pots. We fight for the victory. One hand of heads up. 2 pair versus I flopped a straight. Oh my gosh, huge pot heads up. What a sick cooler, dude. 2 pair versus my flopped straight. I have a huge lead now. Oh my gosh, what a crazy cooler for Arkansas. I flopped 2 pair here. And turn a boat. I'm going to win the mystery bounty. Quad 2s, wow. Cracked pot, GG's, $5 coming my way. What a flop, dude. I know, man. At the $5 booty and the first place, 113.67. GG's in the chat for Cracked Pots. You guys don't need to give me GG's, but it does feel good to win another tournament, man. Let's go. And I got to call off here, King 6 suited versus Zonda. I got a fade of 10 to get heads up with Sven. All right, I get the big bounty here. GG's to Zonda. King of Mystery Bounties, I'll take it. GG's to Zonda here, going to bust out in 3rd from 144 entries in the PKO. I am now heads up with the Sven. Good luck, Sven. Good luck, good luck. And I just have 9-6. I hit a 6. So I just knew that was it, man. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I can't believe I won the PKO and the mystery bounty. And Hannah won the freeze out tonight. We won all the games tonight, guys. No way, a sweep. Yes, let's see. You did call the sweep, dude. What the heck, man? That's crazy. Honey. Yeah? We swept it. Isn't that crazy? Guys, how good does this house run right now? What the heck, man? Look at that. GG's in the chat, man. GG's to Sven. Very rigged. Very rigged. Floor. Legit, man. Look at this. 144 entries in the PKO tonight. I win. I won. 2 bullets, 107, 67 in the bounties. And the mystery bounty, 101 entries tonight. 113 for first. I was in for 1 bullet. I won that one. Got 48 in bounties. And then Hannah won the, where is it? There, the high roller freeze out. 57 entries tonight. Hannah ended up getting first for 239.41. Wow. What the heck, dude? I won 3 tournaments in less than a day here. Last night's stream, I was streaming for like 5 hours. We shipped 1. We won 2 today. Oh my gosh, that's so cool looking. I don't get to see this much, guys. Okay, I don't get to see this much, man. Let me bask in this moment for a minute, right? Jonesy, you're right. Feels like dominoes, right? When you, I don't want to jinx this, but I want to put this positive energy out there. When you kind of catch a little bit of flow with poker, confidence is higher. You're feeling good. Maybe you're even running good. A little bit of momentum, and it's just an amazing spot, amazing feeling. And I was telling Hannah on break, like, please, dude, let this run good continue into this 1K heads up PLO event at the lodge this Saturday that I'm playing, because that would be amazing. I just want to get top 4. I just want to cash this thing, win a trophy in PLO. There's also a trophy for first. So that would be pretty exciting. I think first place will probably be, my guesstimation is like 13K for first, 13 to 15K for first in this PLO. But that's PLO. That's a whole different story, man. I got leaks galore in that game. What's the name of that game? I win. Yes, today it is. The switch is on, Complex. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Baloose GG's. Lurkers, everybody watching on YouTube, Kick, Twitch. I appreciate you guys. We're getting Sonic, Honey says. This is how we're celebrating. Guys, we're getting Sonic, okay? Hannah's getting chili cheese coney combo and a cheeseburger. I don't know what I'm going to get, though. But I know I want to eat soon. It's a little bit past my thing. Good luck in the 1K. Sven, thank you. Do we have bad beat spins? Ghost, are we missing anything? I want to make sure here. I feel like I don't want to miss anything. I have Sharknado's thing for the stake. So Sharknado, watch your account. I'm going to send you a staking ticket. So you're going to have to accept it. Don't forget, you have to accept it. Okay? Sounds cheesy. It's going to be. Got Sonic money. I do, man. For sure. I got to look at that GTB. This double smasher. We haven't had Sonic in a long time. So I really don't even know what's on this menu. So I'm going to check it out. We're good. One last shout out to Pocket 9. Pocket 9, are you in the chat? Pocket 9. Bad beat wheel spin if you're out there. The bad beat wheel spin if you are out there. I want to promo a couple of things quick, guys, if you don't mind. Bear with me. Tomorrow, Thursday, 6:30 Eastern. Let me see something here. 6:30 Eastern. Oh wait, I'll just look on the video. What am I doing here? My second video in my Poker with a Purpose series comes out, and a lot of you said you really enjoyed this Bros video. This one, I think might be better. It's a different feel. It's kind of like a different cause. A lot of fun. I had no idea what was going to happen, honestly, in this video, and it turned out to be a good video. So tomorrow, this premiere is going to be going. We're going to all watch it live when it drops. 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, and 3:30 West Coast. Join me in the chat. Go to this video. We'll drop a link. Premieres in 19 hours. Let me spam this link to you guys real quick. So this is the link to the new video. Click that link in the chat for me real quick, and then turn on notifications for when this goes live. I'll be in the chat. But if you'd like to support me, this is my next big thing that I'm focusing on, is building the YouTube channel, creating some long form videos that have some like real meat to them. And Poker with a Purpose has been born. I'm putting a lot of energy into this. And the people who are going to Tunica, you guys are going to be in the series. I'm going to do something nice, and it's going to be fun. And we're going to talk about that as well. But please join me tomorrow if you'd like to support me in any way. This would be a huge one because I really want to get this off the ground. You could like the video, turn on the notifications, and I will be live there tomorrow for you guys to see the debut of this video. That would really, really mean a lot to me. So click that link into the chat. And again, shout out to Run Good Poker Gear, the Run Good Poker Series, for sponsoring season 20 of the league. RunGood.com. Check out their apparel and their poker series. They got tons of pictures here. They do a great job. And yeah, big fan of them. Shout out to Presidente Tana right here. And of course, shout out to ACR. Shout out to ACR for the 1,000 tickets they give away. And the way that they've supported the league and you and me all over the years. Don't forget to play the mini online super series and satellite into the Venom, man. Okay? I think that's it. GG's. Thumbnails should be illegal. I know, right? Oh, gosh. Watch this video tomorrow, man. There's so many cute moments that I want to talk about and tell you guys. But I can't even say anything right now. Let's look at the league standings, Sven. Let's look at the league standings. Okay, perfect. So after 8 weeks of competitive play on the Felts, 4 weeks left, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 weeks left to decide the winner. Here are the standings. Codes Yodes. The Yoda jumps into the lead. 40 points, man. FDU Chun drops down to second, 38 points. Hannah with the dub jumps up into third place, 35 points. Jeffro bumps down from second down to fourth, still very much so in contention, 34.5 points. The Farvey, who held the top spot for about 3-4 weeks, Farvey is now down to fifth, 32 points, still very much so in contention. Also, Sosven climbs several spots. Actually, let me see how many spots. I can look at the Discord here. So, Sosven was 11th. 11th last week, climbs 5 spots to be in 6th. Hero in 7th. Harry Canyon in 8th, and Pocket Jokers in 9th right now. And let's see who won the second mini leaderboard of this season. FDU Chun is going to get a... need to send mini leaderboards. Ghost. In case I forget, send mini tickets. All right, so this is the second leaderboard. FDU Chun is going to get another leaderboard badge, a 109 ticket. Codes Yode's going to get a 66 ticket. Harry Canyon is going to get a 55. Wow, cool. I'm going to get a 33 ticket along with Slow Sven, Never 3 Putt, and then PH, Cracked Pots, Creedy, and Jeffro. Since you're tied with Creedy, you guys are all going to get 1650 tickets for the second mini leaderboard. And let me see here. FDU Chun has... yeah, 2 mini leaderboard badges. Pretty bossy. Nice job. Shout out to our hero from Belarus. And where does this put me? If I'm up there, I'm 13th on the leaderboard now. 13th, man. What a ride, huh? This is going to be sweaty, man. Very sweaty. So yes, everyone, I think that is everything. Ghost, can you tell me where we're going? I really appreciate you guys. Super hype, man, the last 2 nights. I'll be back again tomorrow night grinding, trying to defend my Tuesday victory in the 109 Mystery Bounty. I'm not going to get online till a little bit later than I would like to, but I have a meeting that I have to go to at like 5:30. So I'm going to try to be on stream as soon as possible, somewhere in between 6 and 7 my time, which is going to be 7 and 8 Eastern. Okay, the Boski. Perfect. Thank you, Ghost. Thanks for the league and the stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being the best, okay? And anybody here still lingering, hanging out, if you want to download ACR, go to BetOnDrew.com, okay? That's it. Jeffro, gentlemen, ladies, lurkers, puppies, kitties, everyone, thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good vibes. God bless. Peace. See ya.